Oh, yeah, baby. Your boy back on the live stream scene. We are live. And yeah, what is going on, people? Your boy Viper, the man about tech is back. And we're live. That's right, we're live. Figure I would do a rare morning live stream. Number one, because I normally don't do morning live stream. But number two, I wanted to check and see how this Shure SM7B works in conjunction with my Rodecaster Pro. So we're doing some equipment testing. We're doing some morning live streaming. But we are here. We are live. You all, what's up? I got Real Barlow out there. What's up, Will? How you doing? Krayler made it in the building. What's up, bro? How you doing? How you doing? We are in the building. What is going on? Good morning to you all. Your boy's live. It's Wednesday morning. You know the procedures. That's right. We are switching the microphones, baby. We are switching the microphones. We are going to see which one you all like better, or we're going to see if you guys notice any difference with this one as opposed to the Rode I've been using. Marvin Wallace, what's up, man? What's going on? What's going on, man? How you doing, baby? How you doing, Marvin? What's going on? Yes, we are here. We're live. What's going on? Oh, Manny Sanchez, what's up, Manny? How you doing? How you doing? What is going on? Gwendolyn G is in the building. I see y'all out there. What's going on? So, some of you all have been listening to me recently with the Rodecaster microphone, or the Procaster, excuse me. I decided to switch it up. Gabriel's in the building. So for any of you all that have listened to me recently, can you let me know which mic do you think sounds better? Does the Rodecaster sound better, or does the mic I'm using now, the Shure, sound better? I'm trying to figure out which one sounds better. Christina's in the building. What's up, Christina? What's up, James? How y'all doing? I gotta talk to Christina because I gotta get her back on the podcast. Where we gotta make that happen. I've been slacking, but I need to make that happen. But I'm gonna have to get on that Christina calendar, although she's been busy, so I don't know. But yeah, man, I don't know. We got the Artist Haven out there. We got Will Barlow says you like the Rode Procaster better than this one. Okay. Unreal Cousin, what's going on? How you doing? All right, okay. Alan Osborne, what's going on, man? How you doing, man? How you doing? All right, okay. Miles Tech, what's up, Miles? All right, Krayla mentioned he likes both mics. They're just different. I do like the bright sound of the SM7B. The Rode mic sounds a bit more boomy and full. Really? Yo, I want more boomy and full, damn it. Oh, man. Oh, wow. You are okay. Wow. She said she's doing the commercial this next week, but let's DM. Oh, you know your boy Viper will be in the DM. Definitely. I'll be out there, no doubt. Woo! Wow, so you all like the Rode better. Interesting. Either are you asking for something in particular, like bass in your voice, static, or outside noise? I'm just asking in general. Like, which mic do you think sounds better in general? This mic or the Rode Procaster that I was using before this one? Let's see. Like I said, on my end, I don't sound any different, although like I said, I think the Rode has slightly more range because I don't have to be as close to the Rode as I am with this one. But otherwise, from my end, I don't really sound, damn, wow, I was not expecting this. You all like the Rode Procaster better. Damn. Okay. All right. I hear you all loud and clear. I hear you. I see you. So y'all say I'm clipping with this one. Oh yeah, because I turned the levels. I turned them down, but I didn't turn them that far down. Damn, let's see. Yo. Okay, yeah, I guess I am clipping a little bit. I guess I turn it down a little bit further. Okay. All right. Yeah, all right. So it should be a little bit less clipping now. But yeah. Interesting. You guys like the Rode Procaster better. Oh, okay. Well, I'm here for you all. So if you all say that the Rode Procaster better, I'm gonna rock with the Rode Procaster then. I guess it makes sense because it naturally works with the Rodecaster Pros. It should. I guess it should sound better, but I figured it sure would sound better with the additional. Yeah, man. Wow, I don't know. Yo. Oh, Tish said either one is awesome with the Q10s. Oh, that's right. Tish got the Gadget Cast Q10s on. It sounds like she's loving them. Yeah. That was up, man. That was up. Yeah, the Q10s are an amazing pair of headphones. They're so good. I have 2 pair of them. So I can definitely verify and validate the validity of the Q10s. Those are good. All right, let's see. Cray LeMay says, two things to remember. The SM7B is a legendary classic mic that's old technology, but it has a signature sound that some people love. The Rode mic is a new mic with a technically better frequency range, but it also doesn't have a signature sound. It is a nice mic. You bring up a very good point, but like I said, I'm asking you guys, and you guys, like, it's funny because I got some comments that people thought I sounded better on this mic, but now you guys are saying that I sound better on the other mic. Now, the other thing to consider is that I was running this mic before through the Scarlett 2i2 interface, um, which is kind of interesting because that interface doesn't provide any processing. Now, this interface, this Rodecaster Pro, processes the sound. So I find it interesting that you guys say it sounds better. But again, I guess it will make sense because, if you don't process the sound coming from the mic, it sounds pretty good. But if you process it, maybe it dilutes the sound. I don't know. This is intriguing. This is fascinating. This is very, very fascinating stuff, right? This is very fascinating. Interesting. Oh, and I added some new sound clips on the board. Since you all last saw heard me, Brad. We got some Mortal Kombat. We got some WWE on the soundboard. We got some stuff on the soundboard that is kind of nice. Interesting. So I don't know, man. You guys are saying that the Rode Procast is better. It might be a fatality. It might be a fatality. I don't know. It might. Wait, what was that? What was that? Fatality. It might be a fatality. I don't know. Oh man, it might be a fatality for this. Sure, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I got to go back and listen to it myself and see what happens. Bruh. It should have never gave me soundboard. Oh yeah. Got Will on the soundboard. Who is Will? I don't know. What is Will? I don't know what Will is. Are you serious? What is happening here? Hold on. I don't know if you guys still hear me, but the camera messed up. Time out for a second. Yo. Oh, I guess you guys can still hear me. My camera's messed up. What the hell? The hell is going on? Oh, what is going on, fam? All right, what is happening here? What is going on? All right, let's see. Let's try it again. We're back. I don't know what the hell just happened. No, it happened yesterday because I was doing it myself. I turned the camera off yesterday because I had to make some changes. But that just happened randomly. I don't know why that just happened randomly, but we're back. We're back. We're in the building. We're back in the, as Foster Carter said, we're back in the game. Yeah, I don't know. StreamYard has been weird sometimes. I don't know. Oh, you mean Willie Do? No, I have not. I did not get Willie Do. Haven't reached out to Willie Do. Although I have reached out to Lou himself. I've got no. Okay, I'm doing something wrong there. What? This thing is like uber sensitive. Stop being sensitive. Jeez. This thing is uber sensitive. Oh my god. So, all right. So the problem is my cam link is not working properly right now. So I'm using my backup cam link, the Godon, and I'm guessing it's like uber sensitive. If I touch it, if I slightly touch it, it loses its mind. So let me see if I can adjust it to where I don't have to touch it. Hold on, where to go? Where is it? Where is it? Give me a second, people, to readjust this stuff. All right, so we're gonna put you over there so you don't get touched. All right, let's turn it back on. All right, we're back in the game. Okay. Yeah, the Godon works well if I don't touch it, but apparently if I touch it, when I try to put my drink down, something it just loses its mind. Yo, what's up, Flaws? All about Flaws, but what's up? What's up, dude? What's up, Team VRY? How you doing, man? How you doing? All right, let's see. Cradle Man said Camlink can't handle the crispiness of the 24mm Gold Master. Apparently, like for whatever reason, the Camlink overheats, and once it starts overheating, it just doesn't work anymore. It's unfunctional. And it's so annoying because that's the second I brought two of them. The second damn cam link I brought. And the first one just started wonking out on me. So I brought a new one. And now the new one is starting to wonk out too. I don't know. Man, cam links, I don't know, man. They last about a year, and that seems to be it for them. But like I said, luckily this time I have a backup. I brought the Godon cam stick, which is what I'm using right now. So like I said, it seems to be working pretty well, but we'll see how long it lasts. It was only $30, so I don't know. But if this thing keeps racking out, we're gonna have to figure something out. And that is what it is, because
and that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh baby, this is too much fun. All right, so from what I'm hearing from you guys in the chat, yo, CDF man, that's the one I'm using right now, dude. Like I just said, I got the Godon. Actually, no, I said I got the Godon, but you don't know. Yeah, the cam link that El Jefe was talking about is the one that I'm using right now. That's the one that keeps going out because I touched it. But if I don't touch it, it works perfectly. So we're rocking out with the cam link that El Jefe suggested. It's the one I'm using right now. So it's working because the cam link is being dumb. So since the cam link is being stupid, we're rocking with the backup camera, the cam stick thingy right now. Oh, we got the Bionic Scoop out there. What's up, man? How you doing, Bionic Scoop? What's going on, baby? What's going on? I see you in the building. You're on VypTalk AM. All right, so okay, so you guys say the Rode Procaster microphone sounds better. So if that is the case, then I mean, I don't know what else to say, man. I mean,
finish him.
I guess it's a
fatality.
I don't know. It's a finish him. It's a fatality, man. I don't know. Woo! You guys are like, yo, we like my other microphone better. And we like the other microphone better.
This man, what the Rock is cooking.
Did I mention I have a soundboard? Did I mention I have a soundboard and I know how to use it? I'm just saying. I have a soundboard and I know how to use it. Woo! Matt McCourt, what's going on, man? How you doing? All right, so what's going on in Texas? Anything substantial? Anything major going on in Texas today? I don't know. I haven't really perused the tech sites. Let's see. Anything going on BGR? Probably not. I did click on it. Let's see. Anything special going on BGR? Nope. Oh yeah, Gabriel. You already know, baby. You already know. The Rock and the Garden. Yes. I'm telling you, that's right, Matt. Your boy is dangerous with the soundboard. I am dangerous with the soundboard, baby. All right, so nothing is going back on nothing is going on the sound. Although I do see that Sony has doubled the production of the PS5. I like that. That means it should be easier to get one at launch. That's good. I mean, it could be hard to get one anyway because gaming has like exponentially grown in popularity since we're all locked down. So it's going to be uber hard to get a PlayStation 5, even with them producing more, 50% more for launch. I don't care. All I need is like I said, all anybody needs to do is let Viper know when the pre-order go live. If you let Viper know when the pre-orders go live, then that's it. We're done. We're done here. We're done. We are done here. Get off me, and we're done. OnePlus 8 Pro thoughts. I haven't used it, so I don't know. But according to Kevin at Tech Ninja, I think he told me that's the best phone he's ever used. Oh, that's some high praise coming from the Tech Ninja. But yeah, man, I don't have any thoughts on the OnePlus 8 Pro. It does bring features that OnePlus was previously lacking, like it actually has wireless charging. So shout out to OnePlus for finally getting on the wireless charging bandwagon. But I don't know. I have not used it. CDF man talking about the Z Fold 2. Yes. We have gotten news that the Z Fold 2 will definitely be on deck at Unpacked in a couple of weeks. I'm excited because previously it was thought that we would not get any news about the Fold 2 at this event. But we got confirmation that the Z Fold 2 will be on stage, even though it probably won't go on sale until September or maybe October. But the Z2 Fold or the Z Fold 2 It's definitely happening at Unpack, so I'm happy about that. Christina said, do you think the A7S3 will come out for real this month? You know what? It's hard to tell with Sony. Like Sony, nobody knows what the hell Sony's doing. No one knows anything. But with Canon rocking out with that R5 and that R6, it will behoove Sony to come out with a camera sooner rather than later. Otherwise, it might be a literal
fatality.
I'm just saying. What does it do?
Fatality.
Damn. I mean, Canon might fatality. I mean, people might be lining up saying that Canon
finish him.
I mean, I don't know, Christy. I don't know. So it would behoove Sony to come out with a camera sooner rather than later because Canon is taking all their press right now. Canon got all the love right now. So Sony better hurry up. They better hurry up. And not only does Sony better hurry up, Sony better come out with that articulating screen for real. So we ain't playing no game. We done playing with Sony. We done playing with Sony. They better bring the articulating screen. Otherwise, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. I'm just saying. Sony, you better come out with the articulating screen, you know, and Sony, it's not even an option anymore, Sony. You better come out with it because
and that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so.
That's right, Sony, because Stone Cold said so. Oh, we got Valiant Broussard. What's up, man? How you doing, baby? How you doing? All right, Matt McCord said Note 20 versus Fold 2. What are you going to do? If the Fold 2 comes to Verizon, I am all over it. See, that's the main thing. I'm a Verizon customer, so I can only get phones on Verizon. I don't have a GSM carrier. I don't have a GSM line like that, anything like that. So it has to be on Verizon or work on Verizon's network. So if they have a CDMA variant or if it comes to Verizon, I'm good. If it doesn't, then I'm out. I'm not really interested in the Note 20 because we know what that is. And I'm definitely not interested in the Note 20 given the fact that it's coming with a 120 hertz refresh rate, but it won't even be able to do it at the same time with Quad HD. So you got the same handicaps on the Note 20 that we have on the S20 Ultra. So again, I ask again, knowing that the Note 20 has the same handicaps as the S20 Ultra I have in my very hands, what is the damn difference between the Note 20 and the S20 Ultra besides an S Pen? What is the difference? I need to know this. And right now, I'm not seeing much of a difference. So until I do, I don't really care too much about the Note 20. CDM Band said, get the Fold unlocked. Yes, I could get the Fold unlocked. But if it doesn't work on CDMA carriers, it doesn't matter. That's irrelevant. It doesn't matter if it's unlocked. If it doesn't work, if it only works on GSM, then it's irrelevant. I can't do anything with that. I need it to work on CDMA carriers. I need it to work on Verizon and Sprint. If it works on Verizon and Sprint, we in the building. If it doesn't, we ass out, like Floss would say. So if that Fold 2 is working on Verizon, what is it, Floss?
It's a major go.
It really is. It really is. It's that simple. Oh, okay. Gabriel said, what feature would a camera come with to, let me read this again. What feature would a camera come with to be a creator's ultimate tool in 2020? After you look it over on my work computer, make sure I'm not needed for work. Dude, I don't know. Obviously, like I said earlier, I think creators really want that articulating screen, and obviously the Canon cameras have that. Some of the Sony cameras have like a flip up screen, but they don't really have an articulating screen except for the ZV-1. The ZV-1 is a nice camera, but it doesn't bring the entire package that something like the A7 III I'm using right now does, or the A6400 or the A6600. So if Sony could bring out a camera with an articulating screen, we are talking. We are in the building. Other than that, I think people want they want 4K 60. They gotta have that 4K 60. I know a lot of creators are pushing for 8K, so I know that's a thing that they want. They want 10-bit colors. I sound like I know what I'm talking about, but I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about right now. But creators want 10-bit colors. So, you know, the camera have to have that 10-bit colors and things like that. So, you know, those are some of the things that creators want in their cameras. You want the 4K, the 8K, the 10-bit colors, the articulating screen. No record limit. Now, I think the Canon cameras have a record limit. I don't know why that's still a thing, but I know most of the new Sony cameras do not have a record limit. So it is very, very important, especially for creators, that these new cameras do not have a record limit. Now, it's kind of crazy because I thought that, you know what, I mean, most of the cameras come with a 30-minute record limit. Like the Sony A7 III I have right now has a 30-minute record limit. Now, you wouldn't think that it would be a big deal, but I have found myself running up against that record limit on a few occasions. So, even though most of my videos on YouTube are more like 5 to 8 minutes, there are some times when my videos do get a bit longer. They get 10, 15, 20 minutes. And sometimes I do find myself running up against that 30-minute record limit. So definitely need to have a camera without a record limit. That is the way to go. That's right, ER. A triple major go.
It's a major go.
Triple major go, baby. You got to have the triple major go. I mean, if you have the quad major go, you're off the planet. You're not even on the planet anymore if you got the quad major. But man. All right, Christina said, being able to grab a still raw photo from the video the creator is filming would be clutch. Oh, there you go. Yep. Grabbing a raw photo. I do that sometimes. Sometimes I grab a still frame from my the camera to make a thumbnail on YouTube. That is definitely important. Definitely. All right, so oh my God, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce your first name. I have no idea. We'll just call you Mr. Pursue. So Mr. Pursue wants to know: should I get the iPhone 11 Pro Max now or wait for the next gen to come out? If you need a new phone right now, I would say go ahead and just get the 11 Pro Max right now. But if your current phone is working, I would say wait because the new iPhone will be out in the next 3 to 4 months. So if you waited this long for a new iPhone, you can wait a few more months. I mean, they're going to be a little late this year, but I think they should be out by the end of October. Now the announcement will be in September, but the actual release of the new iPhone probably won't be until October. So if you could wait to the end of October, I'll say wait it out. But if you absolutely need a new phone right now, the 11 Pro Max will do good for you. Yeah, drink. And we got 30 people watching on morning live stream. Oh. Shout out to the 31 of you all that are watching the live stream. If you all are coming in, I'm doing a test with this Shure to see how it sounds. Let me know let me know how it sounds compared to the Rode Procaster I've been using. If you haven't let me know yet, it seems like most of the people like the Rode Procaster better. So if you're new and you're just coming in, let me know how this one sounds compared to the Rode Procaster I was using 2 nights ago. Or actually I was using last night. So let me know. All right, so Max says, do you think the iPhone 12 Pro will flop if it doesn't have a 120 hertz refresh rate? Since the only difference will be an extra camera, LiDAR, and a stainless steel body. Hold on. Now, it's funny. It's funny that you asked me this because I actually, when Taylor Tech first said this in the video a month ago, I came out with a counter video. And then he just doubled down yesterday with another video. So I know where the country come from because he doubled down on his stance that he feels like the iPhone 12 will not sell or the iPhone 12 Pro won't sell if it doesn't have 120 hertz refresh rate. Baby, we're going to find out because all the head leakers are saying that the iPhone 12 Pro will not come with a 120 hertz refresh rate this year. They will not come with the 120 hertz screen this year. And I, for one, don't give a damn. I still believe that it's overrated. I mean, I don't know, man. I understand why some people prefer it because you got that buttery smooth scrolling. If you're a gamer, it gives you a faster response time and things like that. But dude, it doesn't fundamentally change the way we use our phones. And because it doesn't fundamentally change the way we use our phones, I think it's like one of the most overhyped, overrated things ever. But it does. I mean, it does make a difference if you have like a 60 hertz phone next to a 120 hertz phone. Then yeah, you could tell the difference. But I mean, going from an iPhone 11 to an S20 Ultra, you really don't tell much of a difference if you don't have them side by side. So no, it will not flop. The iPhone will still sell like hotcakes anyway. And besides, I still need to make this video today. I need to make this video today just to hammer this home. But besides, there are more important things happening with iPhone 12 this year. There are more important things than a 120 hertz refresh rate happening with the iPhone 12 this year. And what I mean by that is there is something that's much more important going on with the iPhone 12. And that is iPhones are finally coming back to Qualcomm cellular modems. That is more important to me than a 120 hertz refresh rate. Why? Because we know that Qualcomm makes the best cellular modems in the game. That means no matter where I am in the country, I will have a solid connection to my iPhone or to the internet to the cell towers. Unlike this crappy Intel chip that's currently in this iPhone. Oh, that's not the one. In this iPhone 11 Pro Max, which has a crappy currently has a crappy Intel chip with sometimes drop connection. This is garbage. This is atrocious. This is egregious. I am glad that we are done with Intel modems after this phone. Get out of here. We're done. We're done. Give me the Qualcomm modem back. Like, a lot of y'all don't understand just how important it is that iPhones are finally going back to Qualcomm cell modem. But you will know when you have a more firm connection to the internet when you're using your iPhone 12, when your iPhone 12s are faster than your iPhone 11 Pro Max. And I'm not talking about chip thing. I'm talking about download speeds on your iPhone 12 will be probably much faster than your 11 Pro Max because they won't have to be dealing with those crappy Intel modems. So yeah, I don't want to hear anything about a damn 120 Hz refresh rate. We need to talk about Qualcomm and Qualcomm chip being back on the iPhone 12. Hell yes. Yes. Woo! Now, where was I? I am not using the Elgato Cam Link because right now it's acting like it's this time of the month. So right now, since it's acting like it's this time of the month, it has been benched. Right now, I'm using the Godon stick, which is the one that El Jefe recommended on Twitter. That's the stick I'm using right now because the Cam Link is happening this time of the month, and I ain't got time for all that. I got to go live. I got things to do. I got shows to put on. I got people to interview. I don't have time for a stick that doesn't want to work when I need it to work, so it's on the bench. All right, Team VRY's invite. What are your thoughts on Google's constant delay of the 4A? They about to delay that bad boy right out of relevance. They are literally about to delay it out of relevance. Like, how much more can they delay it before it's not important anymore? We are rolling right into Samsung season. We are rolling into iPhone season. No one's going to give a monkey's nipple about a Pixel 4a once these phones come out. Once this Samsung Note 20 and Fold 2 come out, once this iPhone 12, all the 12 come out, it's over with. It's done. So Google needs to hurry and figure it out and release the 4a. What is the holdup? It's ready. It's been ready, supposedly. So knowing that it's been ready, why are they still holding it back? Just drop it already. Release it. Because sooner or later, it's not going to be important anymore. You're going to miss your opportunity. Right now, they have a very slim window of opportunity to release the phone and have it still be relevant. Because like I said, once we get the Notes and the Folds and the iPhone, game over for the Pixel 4a. So they need to figure it out quickly. All right, so Alex says the road is better by a tiny bit. All right, cool. Okay, all right. Okay, all right, you all. Okay, all right, we got you. I hear what y'all saying. B-Mac in the building. What's up, B-Mac? How you doing, baby? How you doing? Simply Beth is out there too. Hey, Beth, what's going on? How you doing? Who else we got? Chanel 808. What's going on? Yes, the Intel modems are trash. Man, stop playing with me with this stuff. All right, so Al Coyle says, would you like to be able to control an iPad using an Apple Pencil as a gesture remote? No. It doesn't even work on the Note 10. That air gesture crap on the Note 10 is terrible. Why would I want to do? I don't want to do that with my iPad. No, man, no. Listen, man. Listen. The iPad is designed to be a close quarters machine, which means it is designed to be used up close. And as such, I don't need to control it remotely. Like, especially with an Apple Pencil. No, I'm good. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm okay. Oh no. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. No, not at all. No, Bionic. No. We will not. That's that nerdy stuff. We don't do that nerdy stuff here on Viper. No Viper channel. No. No. Yes, somebody did say El Jefe. My head of security, El Jefe reviews is here. And we said El Jefe because they were asking me what cam stick I'm using. And I told them that right now, El Jefe, I'm using the one that you have recommended because my cam link is having its time of the month. And because my cam link is having its time of the month, it needs to be benched. So it's benched. So right now, I am using the one that you recommended. If you want to paste the link for it in the chat, feel free. But yes, I am using the Godon cam stick right now because the cam link is on the bench. All right, let's see. All right, Matt McCord said One Pro or Samsung. Google lost their mojo with the 4 release last year. Yes, Road is better. Okay. All right. I got y'all. Can I make a change midstream? I think I remember all the stats I have. All right, you all. Be right back. Well, we're gonna switch into midstream. Hold on. We'll be right back. If I can stop the camera. We back in the game, y'all. We back in the building. We back. And we're back on the Rode Procaster. And yeah, I got y'all. This definitely sounds better on my end than the Shure, which is kind of weird, but all right. We officially back in the game. We are back in the building. Yeah, this sounds much better on my end. Weird. I don't know. I'm guessing just because this is optimized for the soundboard, the Rode Procaster Pro. So because this mic is a Rode product and I'm using a Rode interface or mixer, yeah, that's what it is. All right, cool. We've been in the building. You guys said it sounds a lot better, right? Sweet. We back in the game. All right, let me see what I missed. Let's see. All right, go back up here. Let me turn it down a little bit. All right. Y'all crazy. Smooth jazz. Y'all playing some smooth jazz. Oh, there it is. All right. So you guys want this Camlink alternative, which is what I'm using right now. El Jefe posted the link in the chat. Hook. If you guys are interested in streaming, it's very good. It's pretty much comparable to the Camlink. So there's the link. If you guys want to rock out with it, it's $30. Works very well. Doesn't get temperamental like the Camlink itself. There you go, man. There you go. She said, "I better not leave her quiet." Oop, my bad. I should have put on some elevator music. I have to work on that for next time. All right, let's see. Let me go back here. All right, Doodle said, "Will Apple have 120 hertz at Quad HD or FD or no?" No. I just said earlier that it's been rumored that Apple will not have 120 hertz this year on their iPhone. So, nope, not at all. Now, obviously, these are just rumors and speculation and things like that. But yeah, you know, Matt. I really want to go to Starbucks today, but I would have to go way out of my way because none of them close to me have Bay. And I'm not going to Starbucks unless I can get Bay. And right now, Bay is not available close to me. So I have to go out of my way to find Bay, which is not a problem. But I don't feel like doing that right now. So we'll wait to do that later. Can't believe these people don't have Bay. What the hell, man? All right, so Mr. Pustu says the mic sounds much better. Matt says it sounds much better. Okay, all right. Glad y'all are happy with the change. We're in the building. All right, so, all right. Wait, what? Huh? What? What is going on, y'all? So the Shure sound better, really? Oh, wait. So you're saying that this mic is more bassy. See, I like bass. So if this mic is more bassy, I definitely like that better. But you said it sure sounds better. Okay. All right. Interesting. Damn. Very interesting. Yes. It's a major. That's right, Matt.
It's a major go.
What's going on here?
It's a major
whoa.
Major go.
My sound effects are not working. What is happening here? What is really going on? Why is my sound effect not working? What in the... Hold on. Oh, you know what? I think it did work. I just can hear it.
It's a major go.
Okay. It was just me. I'm like, what is that my sound effect, man? Right, you know it, man. You know it. Okay, Alex says the Rode sounds better. Gable says Rode sounds better. All right. The majority of you all saying that the Rode sounds better, so we're going to stick with the Rode. All right, cool. He said, what's the proper way to say more bass? I don't know, but I'm all about the bass. So if it has more bass, I am definitely sticking with the Rode because I'm all about the bass. And I want the bass in my voice. Woo. Yo, Jason, you know, Viper definitely goes live at all times of the day. You know. Oh, Christina wanted to fight y'all. I wouldn't fight Christina. Have y'all seen her workout videos? Y'all don't want that smoke. I don't want that smoke. So y'all don't want that smoke either. I'm just saying, I've seen Christina work out. I don't want that smoke. Don't want that. Don't want none of that. All right. So what else is going on this morning? Any other tech news that's happening this morning? Let's see. Well, before I switched the mic, I was on The Verge, and I didn't see anything special on The Verge. All right. So that's that. Yeah, I don't see anything special going on. Let me go to the Apple site. Let's see if the Apple sites have anything special to say this morning. Looks like they are bringing back the Today at Apple stuff. That's cool. Okay. I know Apple won a lawsuit in the EU, which is cool for them anyway. I mean, all right. So they got complete TV series on sale on iTunes for, I think, from $5 or whatever. All right. So let's look at this. Let's look at some of these. See if some of these are something any that you all would like. Are you doing on this? Oh, all right. I think I probably shouldn't have done that crap. All right. So we're gonna do some screen sharing, so I can show y'all what is on sale on iTunes that you all can get if you all own iOS devices and you guys want to do that. So on sale today on iTunes, you got the complete ER series for $50 if you guys are into ER. And I never really watched that show, but if you want to buy it on iTunes digitally, $50, and it's all yours. Now, one of my favorite shows out right now, Lucifer, season 1 through 3 is $20. Although I don't know why season 1 through 3 is on sale. Oh, because season 4 is Netflix. Okay, so that makes sense. Now, I wonder if you buy the season 1 through 3, I wonder at some point will they add season 4 and 5. Season 5 will be the last season of Lucifer. Season 5 has not been released yet and coming out on, I think the season 5 is starting on August 21st. But Lucifer is one of my favorite shows on TV today. I cannot wait for season 5 to come out on August 21st. Definitely cannot wait to watch that. I love it. All right, you got Fringe. Fringe was kind of on the order of the X-Files. Not as good, obviously, but definitely a decent show. So that's $30 if you want that. We got Two Broke Girls, $30 for the complete series if you guys want that. Never watched that one. We got Vice Principal complete series, $15. We got 6 Feet Under complete series. I don't even know what the hell that is, but it's $30 if you want it. We got True Detective. I think I watched season 1 or parts of season 1. Good series, $15 for the first 3 seasons. Definitely legit. We got the Deuce individual seasons, $10, whatever the hell that is. And Practical Jokers individual seasons are $10 each. That's pretty cool. Never really got into that too much, but I've heard people say that they love that show. We got Shameless individual season, $5 a season, and Mrs. Fletcher miniseries and $10. All right, yeah, I don't know about any of this stuff, but that's what you guys get. If you guys are interested in any of that stuff, go to iTunes on your iOS device or iPad or whatever, or MacBook, whatever, and have at it. Have at it. But yeah, I remember, as most of you guys who follow me on Twitter know, you know that 24 is my favorite show of all time. And they had the entire series on sale for like $30 like a year ago, and I jumped all over. I pounced so fast, I pounced like a mofo. Yeah. So yeah, I pounced on that very quickly, and I own every season of 24 digitally on my iOS device because I had to have it. All right, let's see. Is this U.S. specific? I don't know. I mean, it can't hurt to go on the Canadian iTunes or wherever you're at and check it out. I don't know. CDF Man said you watched the Apple at Work YouTube videos yet? I have not watched those. Marvin said he likes to road all day long. Wow. I did not expect this. I literally did not expect you guys to like the road this much better than the Shure. But I get it, but I just didn't expect it. But I get it. I understand. Hey, if you can watch a show on Hulu, I mean, if you got Hulu, but Hulu is a monthly fee. You pay $50 and you can watch it all anytime you want, like for one time. I mean, hey, that's a personal choice, man. Like, I mean, it's cool to have that service, but if you cancel that service, then you don't have that show no more. You buy it on iTunes, it's yours forever. It doesn't matter what service you have, it's yours. It's completely yours. All right, Christina says, not tech news, but I started watching Star Wars with James for the first time. Ready for all the trivia. Oh, my Lord. Oh, I keep forgetting that Christina hasn't watched many movies or mainstream movies. So this is interesting. Wow. Okay, Christina. Okay. You got to let me know how you like it, because Star Wars, between Star Wars and Star Trek, I'm more of a Star Wars person myself. I never really got into Star Trek, although I have seen the newer rebooted movies that they've released over the past 10 years, but I'm definitely more of a Star Wars person by myself. So let me know how you like Star Wars. Definitely. That's right. Let's talk. 24 is the greatest show of all time. Period. And Alex says the Rode fits my voice better. All right. Cool. I mean, the Rode Procaster thing I have over here, like they have all types of presets and things where you can adjust how your voice sounds. But yeah, I'm gonna rock out with this. You guys like this better? We're gonna rock out with this. So that is what is up. I'm okay. I like this mic anyway, so I'm okay. I just can't believe that you guys like unanimously like, yeah, this sounds a lot better. I'm like, damn. All right. I'm like, damn. The people have spoken. The people have spoken. All right, what's going on? All right, what's going on? So not much going on in tech. Let me go back to this site and see if there's anything else going on. I don't know how many of y'all are aware, but like I said, the podcast, my Vibe Drive podcast, is off air for a week. It will be back on Monday with 2 episodes. But I wanted to give you guys a break because I know I've been overloading you with content for like the past 3 weeks. So I wanted to give you guys a break. So there will be no more podcast episodes shot this week. But my other regular programming is still going on. There will still be a Friday Night Viper on Friday night. So that's not going anywhere. But the actual podcast is on hiatus until July 20th. So, and I'm still trying to get out. Like the thing about that is I'm still behind on getting out the episodes on audio. So I'm practically releasing a new audio episode every day to try to catch up. So hopefully by the time the podcast comes back live, all the audio episodes will be caught up. So they'll be in synergy for about a hot day and then they'll be completely destroyed. But still, I'm doing the best I can. I am doing the best I can. Reggie says, have I watched Breaking Bad? Woo! Have I watched Breaking Bad? You better believe I watched Breaking Bad. I completely binge watched Breaking Bad in like a month, man. Bruh. I binge watched Breaking Bad like a boss. That is a hard show to binge watch. But if you can get through it, it is damn good. It is definitely good if
what the Rock is cooking.
Yeah, Breaking Bad is legit. Breaking Bad, one of the best shows ever. That show's legit, definitely. Darren NY81, what's up, man? Says he's been a while since he's been part of a stream. You got a new camera, something different. Video looks extremely clear, 4K, and then some. Oh, you must have been gone a long time. All right, woo, man, you missed out on a lot, man. You must have been gone for at least a month, bro. Since the last time you've been on a stream, your boy Viper has upgraded like something fierce, baby, something fierce. So, no, it's not a new camera, but I did get a new lens. I got a Sony G Master lens, so I'm using a G Master lens right now, which is why everything is like uber crispy back here because the lens is just crazy. Obviously, I got a new microphone. I got the Rode. This is the Rode Procaster mic. I also got the Rodecaster Pro podcast studio setup going on. I got sound effects. I got everything. Your boy has upgraded like tenfold since you last been on the stream, bro. But yeah, there's been some upgrades going on. Yeah, with your boy Viper. Alan Jackson's asking about videos on the main channel. Oh, dude, I'm gonna try to get one out today. I know I've been slacking. It's been hard to try to come up with things to do videos about. So I think I'm gonna try to hammer home my whole iPhone going back to Qualcomm thing today. I think I'm gonna try to do that. Shout out to Fit Blonde for the super chat. Thank you, appreciate it. Jason says Friday Night Viper can become the longest consecutive running show on YouTube. Hey, if I can help you, damn right. I think we're at what? We're at 2 years right now. So you're 2 years and been on the air. So yeah, man, we're at 2 years and going. So I'm gonna keep going as long as I can. And as long as you guys keep showing up every Friday night, we're gonna keep going, baby. We're gonna keep going. Yeah, that's right. It's a major go. Yeah, StreamYard only outputs at 720p. So yeah, your boy is streaming at 720p, but it looks so damn crispy because of the lens. And I got the bokeh going on in the background. Even though my cam link is PMSing, that's fine. We got the backup on deck. So we're doing good. Your boy Viper's doing all right. We're doing good. I got to keep looking over at my work computer to make sure I'm not being pinged or IM'd or anything like that. So we're getting any emails. We're good. Okay. All right, let's see. Gabriel said, crazy good how 720p can look. I know, right? It is crazy. It looks crispy and excellent and everything because this lens is legit. Although I wish StreamYard would up it to 1080p, but that would probably take up way too much bandwidth. So I'm guessing that probably won't happen. But man, that'd be amazing. I need to ask them if that's happening though, because that's like the biggest request right now. Is, will they upgrade to 1080p at some point? I think a lot of people are looking for that to be a thing. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Darren. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for rocking out. Alan Jackson said, come on, StreamYard in 2020, up the quality to 1080p. Yeah, I think it's a bandwidth thing, man. I think it's really a bandwidth thing. I mean, that might take up too much bandwidth for their servers and things like that. If people were streaming at 1080p, so I think they're going to probably cap it at 720. But we'll find out. All right. So Gabriel says, wanted to ask, what are your thoughts on frame rate? Do you think there is going to be a shift to 60 frames per second if we get more 120 hertz screens? Aren't most phones 60 frames per second right now? Like, are there phones out there that aren't 60 frames per second? I thought all the phones were at least 60 frames per second right now. I thought that was a standard. Like, what am I doing here? What am I doing? I don't know. I think, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I think most phones right now out there are 60 frames per second. So I don't think that's going to change much, but I think there are going to be more 120 hertz screens at some point because we are definitely moving in that direction. So because we are moving in that direction, I think the industry standard will become 120 hertz refresh rate probably starting next year. I'm guessing next year it will be standard that all phones released will have a 120 hertz screen. Yeah. BMAX says he's using OBS until StreamYard gives us that 1080 60. Woo! Oh, you mean on YouTube output? I don't know. A lot of people say that 60 frames per second on videos looks a little crazy and wonky, so I don't know. I think you're going to see 24 and 30 for the foreseeable future. Like Juan said, Juan Bagnell's here. Hey, Juan, he said 60 FPS is better for news and editorial. It just looks funky if you're trying to make something look cinematic. So yeah, for most YouTube videos, especially those going for that cinematic look, you will not see 60 frames. You will not see 60 frames per second because, like Juan said, it kind of looks wonky. Although to be honest, I can't even tell the difference. I don't think, but I'm not a frame rate techie like that. I have no clue. It all looks the same to me, man. But yeah, I don't think YouTube videos are going to be at 60 frames per second if they're going for that cinematic feel. Yo, Alex, that's actually a reason why you won't see 1080p on StreamYard probably because they have an allowance for 10 people. That, like I said, that's more bandwidth on their server. So because that is more bandwidth on their servers, that is one more reason why we might not ever get 1080p on StreamYard. But I hope so. But it's not looking likely right now. But I need to go out and tweet them and ask them that. So I'll have to do that. All right. BMAX says 24 frames per second for video, 60 frames per second for live. Ain't no debate. Actually, I think I am broadcasting out right now at 60 frames per second because I have the HDMI out settings on my Sony to output at 60 frames per second via HDMI, which is what I'm doing right now. So I think this is 60 frames per second that I'm outputting at just because I'm going through my HDMI out. So this should be 60 frames per second. Yeah, I think most videos are 24 or 30 regularly. Juan says he does his videos at 60 frames per second because he wants to show performance. YouTube seems to handle that fine at 4K 60. There you go, man. There you go. And Alex says he films at 60 frames per second. And I know my dude Taylor of Tech films at 60 frames per second too, because I know that he loves that buttery smoothness and all that good stuff. I see you, Drew. I see you. Woo! Oh boy. All right, Jason said, so many people are streaming nowadays at 1080p. Seems like that could really bog things down. Probably. I mean, hell, StreamYard hiccups like all the time now, and we're at 720p. So I can only imagine what happened if we went to 1080p. Probably have more hiccups than I know what to do with, and I'm already getting annoyed at the hiccups with StreamYard. So hopefully we can keep it in a working condition. That would be definitely more ideal for me and other people that stream a lot. Let me see if I make sure I didn't miss anything on Twitter. All right. Let's see. We got people. I was asking about live streaming earlier. People were like, "Yeah, man, go live." Of course. Like I'm saying, don't go live. Like, all right. Let's see. Oh, we got. All right. Yeah. Somebody was talking about having shipping issues with FedEx. Yeah, boy, trying to ship things during the pandemic, kind of crazy. But what can you do? All right, Juan thinks when we get H.266 1080p streaming, it should be a lot easier. Hopefully, yeah. that. I think that's supposed to be coming out with the new iOS 14 update or whatever. So yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. Alex said, "What a StreamYard win 1080i." I don't even know what the hell is the difference between 1080i and 1080p. I don't even know the difference. Like I said, I'm not really with that stuff. I have no idea. But I don't even know the difference between 1080i and 1080p. I don't even know. Let's see. BMAT says 1080i. Oh, hell no, not trying to have some Matrix looking streams. All right, so apparently 1080i is bad. Okay. So according to BMAC, 1080i, no bueno. Oh, that's funny. He's like, no. He's like, no, we're not doing that. Oh, interlaced. Each frame is half the image, like window blinds. Oh, what the? Oh, no, yeah, no, hell no, nope, no, thank you. I have no interest in interlaced. Nope, no interest in that. No, thank you. I'm good. Woo! All right. So what's going on? What else is going on with you all? How are you all doing though? How are you all doing? Oh, wait a minute. What is this? Apparently, Bridge announced its new vertical dock for MacBook Pro and MacBook Air. Really interesting. Vertical dock, huh? All right, Bridge. I mean, I guess. I don't think about that. Bridge makes expensive products, so there probably won't be cheap docks by any means. But hey, shout out to Bridge. All right. Yeah, not too much going on in the tech space this morning. I think we're all trying to get to Samsung Unpacked for the most part. Let's see. Alex wants to know how much the Bridge dock costs. Let me see if they have a price in this article here, and I will let you know. Let's see. Oh, $170. Damn. So if you want a vertical dock for your 16-inch MacBook Pro, you're looking at least $170 for Bridge. Let me I can show you guys the screen here. So we can take a look at these. Bam. All right, so Bridge today announced a new series of vertical docks for Apple MacBook Pro line. The new products include re-engineered vertical docks for previous generation MacBook Pro models priced at $169.99. Ouch. And brand new vertical docks for the 16-inch MacBook Pro and 13-inch MacBook Air. And I guess that's how the dock looks right there. And I'm like, yes, apparently it does work for the 13-inch MacBook Air. And it says the Bridge vertical dock is a space-saving accessory that stores your Mac notebook in a vertical position. It includes 2 USB-C ports so you can charge your MacBook while when placing it in the dock or connect it to an external display. All right, that's good. The device also features intake and exhaust vents that move additional air to and from the MacBook cooling system for heat management. When placing the MacBook in the dock, there's also a guided docking system for simple one-handed docking. The re-engineered vertical dock for the 15-inch MacBook Pro 2016 to 2019 and 13-inch MacBook Pro 2016 to 2020 are available now for $169.99. The new vertical dock for the 16-inch MacBook Pro and 13-inch MacBook Air 2018 to 2020 will launch in October. You can register on Bridge website to be notified when they are available. And there you go. And there you are. So yeah, we got docks. We got docks on deck from Bridge. Bam. There you go. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. All right. We can stop that. Okay. All right. Let's see. Anything else going on that's relevant? Not really. Not really. Apple recloses 8 stores in Maryland, Missouri, Virginia, and Wisconsin. Holy Lord. You know, I don't know if y'all have heard about this enough, so I don't really want to keep harping on this, but the way we are handling this whole virus thing, it's just no bueno. It's terrible. It's terrible, man. This isn't dope. This is bad. It's very bad. Very, very bad. But yeah. All right, let's see. Let's go back. Let's go back. Oh yeah, Gabriel said he saw that back and forth on Twitter about the Fold 2 being unpacked or not. Yeah, accordingly, supposedly it's going to be there. So I'm happy about that. Technically, T, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, hi T, how you doing? Wait, technically T, are you right there? Technically T, are you right? Wait, where is it? Yeah, I'm rocking the technically T t-shirt apparently. So what's up, man? What's up? Juan said they're pretty clean. Should help with cooling too. Yeah, like I said, they have they come with they have exhaust vent to help with cooling, so that should be good. That should be cool. Jason wants to know what I'm planning on starting or reading audiobooks. Well, apparently you don't really read audiobooks; you listen to them, I guess. I have never really done that. I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna start, man. I I don't know. I mean, I like to read my book with my eyes. I don't know how I would do like listening to a book. I do like listening to podcasts though, so that's cool. B Matt said, I'm gonna need that Viper voiceover I'm gonna need that Viper voiceover voice. That's my new Siri voice. You crazy, man. You crazy. Oh man. Yo, Joshua Signeri's in the building. What's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, you know what's up, T. You know what's up, man. You know, I got you. But yeah, all right. Y'all got any questions, comments about anything going on? I'm looking at the work computer. I don't see anything going on. Your boy is not needed, which is good. Usually not, but with everybody working at home, there's less and less need for IT. Or like immediate IT support. Most people are good with their internet network, so I'm basically just on call during the day. If anybody needs me to remote into their computer and handle some stuff, I can do that. But mostly, nothing really happening. So I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna go live. We got Chris Stokes. What's up, man? How you doing, baby? How you doing? So yeah, actually, let me put out a PSA before I forget. Now, I realize that I put myself out there on the internet every time I upload a video or every time I go live. So I understand that every time I put myself out there, that I am opening myself up to criticism. I get that. I feel that. I also understand that not everybody's going to like what I do. I get that too. I know that I'm not for everybody, but I'm not trying to be for everybody. I'm only trying to be the best version of me. I'm not trying to be the best version of Marquez. I'm not trying to be the best version of Austin Evans. I'm not trying to be the best version of John Prosper or Taylor Tech. I'm being the best version of me. So I know with that, I do tech a little differently than what you're normally accustomed to. So I know that some people might not be comfortable with that. I'm cool with that. Fine. But all I ask is that if you're going to level criticism at me, make sure your criticism is actually current and not having to do with stuff that's like over 6 months old. Because as creators, we are constantly changing what we do and how we do things. So I'm not the same creator I was 6 months ago. I'm not doing the same stuff I was 6 months ago. My background obviously does not look how it looked 6 months ago. It's a lot different. So if you're going to level criticism, make sure you at least have watched my last like current video before you level your criticism. When you come on Twitter and tell me that my background is unprofessional and cluttered, I'm looking back here like, huh? What? What the hell are you talking about? Like, how is that unprofessional and cluttered? Like, what? What? When the last time you watched a Viper video? When is the last time you watched a video? Because that's not cluttered. That's not unprofessional, fam. That is Boca. That is beautiful. I don't know what you're talking about. So, and then the dude, then I'm told that my content is all over the place. I'm talking about Apple 1 minute and something else the next, and I don't have a clear audience. But if you go to, actually, let me do a screen share because I want to make this perfectly clear. If you go to my page on YouTube, oh no, that's not the right button. If you go to my page on YouTube, right, the dude said I don't have a clear audience. But if you go to my page on YouTube, so I'm sharing the screen, so you guys see what I see right now. So, all right, so we got the upload playlist, we got the Apple playlist, we got the Apple review playlist, we got the Apple how-to playlist. I mean, iPhone 12. I mean, iPhone SE. I mean, are you getting the theme? Do y'all feel a theme? Do you see the theme? We got iPhone 11 Pro Max. I mean, do you all see the commonality of what I got on my page? Do you see the theme? What do you mean, my audience? I don't know who I'm targeting. I think it's very clear who the hell I'm targeting with the playlist. And even if you go to my about section of my YouTube page, right? Are you interested in Apple products? The first line of my about section is, are you interested in Apple products? Are you looking for Apple reviews, Apple news, Apple how-tos? So between the about page and the home page If you can't tell who I'm targeting, that's a problem with you. That's not a problem with me. So again, if you're going to levy criticism at me, make sure you have visited my channel in the last 7 days before you levy your criticism, because you looking kind of foolish right now. I mean, good Lord, how many Apple players do I need to put on here publicly for you to understand that I am the captain of Team Apple and that Team Apple is who I'm targeting? I mean, it's everywhere on the page, and then the About page, and then the home page, and then the playlist. I mean, good Lord, what more do I need to do, people? Jesus. I mean, damn. What? But I digress. I mean, what? What is going on here? What is happening? But yeah, I just thought that was kind of hilarious when he levied all that criticism at me this morning. I'm like, when the last time you been on my page, bro? Like, what are you talking about? Jason, you know the answer to that question. It's always somebody that doesn't have a channel. It's always somebody that does not have a channel. I know, Christine. I know. I must be a Samsung guy. I know. But yeah, I understand that I'm not the best creator. I understand that I could be better. I'll try to be better every video. But if you're gonna criticize me, you better have actual valid criticism. Otherwise, I'm about to flame broil you, because that's ridiculousness. Talking about my background or my target audience, which is both clean AF. I don't know what more I can do, man. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand. But I digress, man. I digress. I know I'm hating on Apple in every video. I know. Yo, B-Mac, I'm asking questions, man. Somebody has to ask the hard question, B-Mac. I'm asking the questions. I mean, what am I missing? What am I missing here? Gabriel's like, damn, I was looking for Team Palm OS. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Crystal says he wants you to dress up as a giant iPhone. I guess I need an iPhone stamped on my forehead, right? What is going on? Yo, Alex. If they don't know by now, Alex, there's nothing I can do for them. I mean, they should know by now. I only say, what's up, people? This your boy Viper, the man about tech, captain of Team Apple, baby. Every single video. I mean, good Lord, what is going on? Oh boy. Oh man. This guy would also claim Rene Ritchie wasn't clear on his content. Probably, baby. Woo. Yo, shout out to Mal Tech at being at 600 subs, man. Shout out to you, man. Good job. Keep up the good work, baby. Keep up the good work. That's what's up. But yeah, I think my channel is clearly targeted towards a specific audience. Clearly, like I said, I'm not the best creator in the world, but it's clear who I'm targeting with my audience. I mean, it's very clear. I mean, it can't get no clearer than that. I don't know, but hey, it is what it is. Woo! You have a cluttered, messy background. You need to see how other creators structure their content. What? What do you mean I need to see how other creators structure their content? No. When you tell a creator they should watch other creators to see how they could have a baseline for their content, you're basically telling that creator they need to be like somebody else, and you ain't getting that ish from me, fam. No. I'm not about to structure my content. I'm not trying to be like anybody else. I'm trying to be like me. That's the problem with tech YouTube. Everybody trying to be like somebody else. Not me, fam. No. Yo, I'm gonna do what I do. If you rock with me, cool. If you don't rock with me, that's fine too. Just stay out of my way. Just stay out my way and we'll be fine. You get in my way, I'm rolling over you. That's all it is. As long as you stay out my way, nobody gets hurt. Nobody gets hurt, baby. Woo, boy, oh boy. What is going on with these people? What is going on with these people? I tell you, man, these people are crazy. Bio said, wait, this isn't a wine channel? Came to learn about that Pinot. I know, right? I know. I miss that Gary V empathy wine, man. Empathy wine stuff. I'm like, yo, where's the Gary V at? Where's the Gary V? Woo. Yeah, Gabriel said we need to crowdfund a Captain America shield, but with the Apple logo in the middle. That would be funny. That would be funny. Christina said the real movers don't have time to criticize other people's content. We out here doing it. Yo, exactly. Ain't nobody doing well got time to hate on somebody else that ain't doing well. Like ain't nobody got time for that. chances are, if somebody hating on you, they're not doing better than you. That's just the real talk of it all. If they hating on you, they're not doing better. Like, it's just what it is. Juan, all about that mail block for life. Mailback. What's up, man? Oh, we got Juan Contreras in the building. What's up, Juan? How you doing, baby? How you doing? And see, by since I watch other creators to support the community, I pick up things as I go and I apply them to my style of content. Got me to 70 in a month. There you go, baby. That's the best way to be. Now, obviously, I've adapted something from other people. I'm not gonna hide that, but at the end of the day, what you see is Viper all the time. But yeah, it's nothing wrong with like taking stuff that you see other creators doing and kind of making it your own. I mean, that's cool. Just don't go out here blatantly copying your favorite creator because that ain't gonna work at all. That's not gonna work. Oh, we got you do it in the building. What's up, John? How you doing, baby? How you doing? Man, I don't know if I expected this many people to be hanging with me on a morning live stream, but here you all are hanging with your boy, the man about tech. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you all. What else is going on today? Oh, I know it's Wednesday, which means at about 9 o'clock Eastern time tonight, our buddy, the tech preacher, Easy Computer Solutions, is going live with Wired Wednesday. So if y'all want to get crazy, y'all can go check that man out at 9 o'clock Eastern time tonight over on the Easy Computer Solutions channel. That man is legit, always doing it big on Wednesday night. No doubt about it. Yo. Hi, Gabriel said, "Dude, Viper, you have a loyal fan base." I noticed that. I got to say, I'm amazed, right? Because like I told you guys, with the podcast, I was live every night for 3 weeks straight, practically. Hell, probably a month straight. I was live every night for a month with all the guests I had lined up for the podcast, and you guys kept coming back every damn night. Like, damn. Like, that ain't crazy to me. Like, I would have think that, like, at some point you would get sick and tired of me, but no, you all keep coming back every time. And I'm like humble and I'm just so grateful and thankful for you all that you guys support every time I go live, which is just, it's amazing. But I mean, you guys are the reason why I do what I do. You guys are the reason why I went out here and spent insane amount of money to upgrade my audio, even though I really didn't need to. But I mean, hell, you guys say it sounds better anyway. So we're winning. We're all winning. And you guys are the reason why I keep going live as much as I do, because I know when I go live, I have a bunch of people that will stop what they're doing to watch me live stream, which is kind of crazy. You guys are the reason why I do my Apple video, because you guys watch the Apple video when I put them out. So you guys are amazing, man. Like, I haven't been a creator for very long, but in the short time I've been doing this, I have noticed that you guys are very supportive of people that are putting in the work and getting the job done and doing it correctly, man. So, I mean, I appreciate all of you all for constantly rocking out with me, especially with the insane amount of times I go live. Like, y'all are the best, man. Y'all are the best. Like, sometimes I like to go live, like this morning. Sometimes I just turn on the camera and go live just to hang with you all, because I know you all will show up. Like, I didn't schedule this live stream. This wasn't planned. I just knew that as soon as I hit the button that you guys would show up and rock out. And I was right. Like, there's 29 of you all watching right now. 29 of you all watching right now. And it's just craziness. I'm loving it. It's great. That's right. It's a party of vipers, apparently. That's right, man. Oh, we got Cat Daddy in the building. Yo, what's up, C2? How you doing, man? How you doing? That's right. Hey, man. Hey. Your boy Viper's live early. I was doing a mic test because I was getting comments that people like me better on the Shure than the Rodecaster or the Rode Procaster. So I'm like, all right, I want to do a test with the Shure. So earlier this stream, I started the stream off on the Shure SM7B, but then they kept saying that the Rode sound better. I'm like, damn, okay. So now I switched back to the Rode, and they're like, yeah, the Rode definitely sounds better. So, yep. From now on, for the foreseeable future, I'm going to be using the Rode Procaster because they say it sounds better than the Shure. I'm like, all right. So, yeah, I did the mic test. I got the results I was looking for, and, yeah, I know what I'm going to do. I know what must be done. I know what must be done. I know what must be done. All right, let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Will Barlow said, when you start going live like that, it becomes a part of the schedule. See, that's the thing, though. When I go live, there's no schedule. I mean, no, I take that back. I know if I have a guest lined up, then I'm able to schedule the live stream beforehand. So when I'm able to schedule the live stream beforehand, then there's another schedule. But normally, there's no schedule with me. Y'all don't, I mean, most of the time, or sometimes anyway, y'all don't know when I'm going live. I could just decide that, hey, it's the middle of the day. I want to go live. Let's go live. Or this morning. It's early morning. It's Wednesday. I want to go live. Here we are. I'm live. So I don't really have a schedule for when I go live except on Fridays. Like Friday night is literally the only night that you guys know at 6:30 on Friday nights I'm gonna be live. That's the only scheduled live stream practically. All the podcasts are like, I mean, they're scheduled in advance, but they don't have a set schedule because what I try to do is I try to work around the guest schedule. So whoever I'm trying to get on the podcast for that particular day or whatever, I'm like, when are you available? When are you free? Because that's the best way to get these people locked in. Because it's kind of hard to lock people down to a set day and time. So I like to be flexible with that. So because I like to be flexible with it, it has allowed me a lot of chances to get people on the podcast because I'm flexible with their schedule. You know, Juan, I actually noticed this. Yeah, it is popping a lot more. Actually, you know what? Be right back. I think I have a solution to the problem. I'll be right back. All right, so microphone test part 2. So, one, I've noticed this a lot too. I'm stubborn though because I like how the mic. I like the way the mic looks without this, but I do have this. This actually came with my shirt, but I think it fits the row. So let's put this on and see what we got. Testing. 1, 2, 3. We have applied a pop filter to the microphone, and oh wow, that's like an immediate like, man. I don't like the way this looks though, man. First of all, it looks like a giant. I'm not gonna go into detail, but yeah, I guess it does work as a pop filter because there's definitely the lack of plosives coming out of the microphone. Pop, so we popping them things at 5 o'clock on the pop. I mean, yeah. I don't like this though. I don't like this. Like it's huge. Like this is terrible. Yeah. Oh man. You know what? I try to do everything for y'all, but damn it, this might be the one thing that I can't do for y'all because I don't like the way this looks. I'm sure it sounds better, but I don't like the way this looks. I hate it. I honestly hate this. I seriously hate this right now. But yeah, I hate this. I might seriously might make y'all deal with the pops, man. I might have to make y'all deal with the pops. I don't like how this looks. I don't like how this looks. Damn it. I can't mess with this right now. I can't do this. This is not a good look. One. Damn it. Oh man. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can mess with this. I guess out of dude, bruh. Yes, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. This looks terrible and I hate it. I'm sure it sounds better for y'all, but I hate it. I personally hate the hell out of this right now, but it's all right though. All right. We'll deal for now, I guess. Techie guys that functional perform, man. Hey, man. Hey, I hate it. All right, let's see. Oh, Think Better said he also final dagger that push you to start your channel. Really? Nice, man. I like that, man. Hey, sometimes you gotta get out there and get it done, bro. You get out there and get it done. I'm glad that you decided to start the channel, especially given how many times you've been on the tech fights, man. You've been on the tech fight so much, man. I mean, yeah, man. You've been on the tech fight so much. I mean, you ain't got no choice but to have your own channel. You ain't got no choice but to have your own channel, man. Go ahead and get that done. Gabriel said maybe add on mesh filter. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find something different because this ain't working. This is insanity right now. This ain't doing it for me. Hey, Christina, thank you for stopping through. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you. I will be in your DMs because we gotta get this podcast thing going on. So I'll be in your DMs to schedule to have you back for show. You already know it's happening. It's happening. Juan said, I'll look to see if you can source another filter. See if you could get one like AKG used to sell in bright blue. Whatever I need something that's smaller than this. This is terrible. This is like, just driving me crazy. You're looking at this thing right now. Like, what is happening? Tito says not a tech channel only because I know nothing about tech. Hey, it doesn't have to be a tech channel. You start a channel about whatever you're passionate about. If you're passionate about something, then that's what you start a channel about because that's what you need to put out that content. You need to be consistent. If you're starting a channel, consistency is the key. You got to keep putting out that content. So if you're going to start a YouTube channel, you better be talking about stuff that you're confident about and that you're passionate about, so you can have fun making the content. So yeah, absolutely, it doesn't have to be about tech. I'm not telling people that they need to go out and start tech channels. I mean, if you like tech, then fine, but start a channel about whatever your heart desires, man. Whatever it is that you're passionate about, that's what you start a channel about. Juan said he wouldn't go mesh with the setup. It's straight on and will block your face. Oh yeah. I don't know. I just need something smaller than this. This is just like what the monkey? What is this? Actually, I gotta do that other one. I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, crap. All right. So actually, you gotta take. I don't know if this is gonna work. We're gonna try to take the one off of here. I don't think it's gonna work, but anything better than this big jalopy thing going on right now. Whew, okay, let's see. Why are you not coming off? I know you come off, damn it. There you are. All right. Oh, this is probably not gonna work. Damn. That is an epic fail. Nope, Viper, that's not gonna work. Damn it. Ah, man. Oh well, I tried. I did try. We put that back on there. Oh, that's funny. That is hilarious. But yeah, see, this is much more desirable for me. I like this a lot better. But all right. So you live and you learn. You win some, you lose some. That thing is not gonna work. All right. So yo, yay, Tech Odyssey. How you doing, man? What's going on? How you doing, baby? How you doing? All right, so whoo, okay. Let's see. All right, go back on, I guess. All right, we'll let that rock out for now. No, get over there. What are you doing? Get over there. Get over here. All right. Cool. Okay. We're back in the building. How you doing, Tech Odyssey? What's going on, man? What's going on? Yeah. This is probably the last time you guys see this. I'm not. Yeah, we're not doing this anymore. This just looks too weird and ridiculous for me. But yeah, if you guys like it, that's cool. But yeah, we're not rocking this anymore. I'm already over it. But yeah, you guys got any other questions or anything else you want to talk about? What's up? What up? What is going on, YouTube? What is going on with you? Uh-oh. Hold on. Looks like I am needed, so I need to handle it for a minute. Oh, that's not working. Make sure that's all can. Actually, you know what? We're gonna put this down for me. What the? Hold on. Dude. All right, let's see what we got going on here. I'm gonna put that down for a minute. All right, there we go. All right, cool. Looks like work called, so let's see what's going on. Let's see what the issue is. But yeah. Well, what else is going on? I don't know. So Samsung unpacked this in a few weeks. Apple will probably have an event the second week of September for the iPhone. We are expecting the PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X or any of these things to go up for pre-order at some point. I mean, good Lord, what are we doing here, Sony? What are we doing, Microsoft? I mean, don't they realize people have to save up for these consoles? People have to save up for these consoles, man. Can we like get the pre-order going on so I can get what I need to do? Let's go, baby. Let's go. Ooh. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, this is the yeah. All right, cool. So yeah. All right, that was pretty cool. Oh, we got Joseph Hardison out there. What's up, Joseph? How you doing, man? Dude, you know me, man. I like you in all times of the day, man. Yes, Alex. That is I have a Dell computer that I use for work. So yes, that is a Dell Windows laptop. I know. I know. It is what it is. What can you do? What can you do? Oh, Miles said he's definitely getting that new Xbox. Yeah, yes. I'm getting the PS5 because that Miles Morales Spider-Man is calling my name. I need that day one. So your boy will be on the PS5, but I'll probably end up getting the Xbox Series X too, just because I'm an Xbox dude. But I'll definitely the PlayStation 5 is first for me. I'm definitely getting that first and foremost. That's right, Juan. I do use a PC for work. Yes. Yes. I have a PC. I have a Dell laptop that I was given for work and which I use for work purposes. And yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, I don't use it for anything but work. Other than that, I'm on my MacBook. Yeah, that's what's going on. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Gotta do a Windows and drivers and stuff. The nasty business. Nasty business. Yeah. Huh. It's so funny, like dealing with a MacBook and stuff. I don't really have to deal with drivers like ever. But obviously with Windows, drivers are like life. So yeah, drivers, life. Yo. Uh-huh. Uh Somebody asked about the OnePlus Nord. Um, I don't really care. It's not really coming to the US. So I mean, I guess it's nice that OnePlus is offering that budget option for people that need it, but it's not coming to the US. And I mean, even in the US, OnePlus isn't really doing that all that great anyway. I mean, I'm hearing that they're not even selling that well on Verizon, and I heard that the OnePlus 7 Pro didn't sell all that well on T-Mobile last year. So I don't know, man. Like I said, me personally, OnePlus they make great devices, but they're great and boring. Repeat that for people in the back. They make great devices, but they're great and they're boring. Once you get past the allure of Oxygen OS, what is there to a OnePlus device? There's no extra features that make the phone desirable. The only thing that makes it desirable is Oxygen OS and how fast it is. But I mean, that's cute and cuddly, but I need more than that. I've been spoiled by Samsung, man. Samsung throws all these features on their phones, and I'm so used to that using a device like OnePlus, and I'm like, what is this? I'm like, what is this? So yeah, I'm not all that excited about OnePlus devices as a whole, but I will give props to OnePlus for adding wireless charging to their OnePlus 8 Pro. Took you long enough, OnePlus. About time. You definitely needed that. So shout out to OnePlus for definitely getting that done. Let's see. Hold on. Actually, you know what? All right. So yeah, okay. Keep getting like monitors and stuff. And they're beautiful vibe. Like what's beautiful here? I don't know. Take out what are we talking about? What's beautiful? I don't know. Let's see. Zach Black says, how about that mock-up version of on a MKBHD video with the OnePlus CEO with the nice looking camera setup? I think they should have went with that footage. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I mean, yeah. I mean, I thought for a moment I thought he was holding an iPhone, man. I thought he was holding an iPhone for a second, but no, that was definitely a OnePlus device. Take out you mean the OnePlus devices are beautiful. Okay, I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah, I mean they look good. I don't like the overly curved displays, but I mean they're all right. They're not bad. But let's see. What I'm trying to say is that I mean, again, it's not coming to the U.S. or whatever. So I mean, I don't know. It's hard to get excited about stuff that's not coming to the U.S. But I mean, it'll be a nice device for those markets that get a chance to purchase that device. It'll definitely be nice for them. But for me, I'm all about my Apple devices, my Samsungs. I mean, Google when they make a decent Pixel. I mean, Google phones are nice. LG are practically on death's door with their phones. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know. But I think like I've said before on these podcasts and live streams, I think we're getting to the point now where smartphones have reached their apex as far as hardware development. And I think we are ready to move on to a new frontier of technology. And I think that's going to be AR and AI. So I think that's coming sooner rather than later. We know Apple's working on AR. We know Samsung and everybody else is working on their own AR. So AR is coming, man. Not a matter of if, it's only a matter of when. All right, let's see. The day 2D color. Yeah, that was a nice color teal. Definitely the day 2D color. That was cool. Bernard says, what about the Mac OS Big Sur? I got it on one of my MacBook Pro, my other MacBook Pro. I haven't really used it much, but I mean, it's kind of weird because I mean, it worked good. It just looks a lot like iPad and iOS because of the design language. They're trying to make everything more unified and make everything look similar now. So they kind of changed the way that Mac OS looks to make it look more like iPhone and iPad. And so it's kind of weird. But some of those icons are kind of hideous. So I wish they would change some of those icons. But yeah, man, I don't know. Obviously, we'll get more about that when it comes out to official release here later this year. But yeah, for now, it's okay. It's okay. Whew. Yeah, that battery icon. Battery icon is terrible. Very terrible. Monitor with no button. What is really going on? How does that work? On says, I hope they have a good long-term game plan for pro users. Making Mac more like mobile isn't really going to cut it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. With Apple transitioning to ARM, I think obviously they've done a lot of testing with their pro level apps like Final Cut and Logic and things like that, and those apps seem to work good on the new Apple Silicon. But the issue, I think, one of the bigger issue is bringing those pro level applications to their iPad platform and things like that. Because obviously, one of the big complaints about iPad we've had for a while is the lack of seriously pro level apps. obviously we have Luma Fusion and there are pro level apps on the iPad, but I'm talking about hardcore pro level apps like Final Cut and Logic that just aren't on the iPad right now. And with Apple transitioning with Apple transitioning over to Mac, yeah, man, I don't know. That should they need to figure out how to get those programs working in tangent with each other, because I think that's the bigger issue, man. But yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be very interesting time for Apple in the next like 2 or 3 years with the transition to Apple Silicon, especially as it relates to their laptops, and then once that transition is complete, seeing how they line everything up with Mac OS and iPad OS and iOS, things like that. So it's gonna be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting for sure. All right, I gotta sorry to keep looking away from you all, but I got a work issue I'm trying to deal with here. So yeah, give me a second here. Let's see. All right, Juan says if beyond the apps, though, a Mac Pro can function like a server where we're pros have some control over updates and hardware and customization. Yeah. 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 It is beyond it. It is beyond that. But I mean, but the hardware, like here's my thing. Like if you got right now, we're saying that actually Photoshop. Let's talk about Photoshop. I don't really use Photoshop, but I know that one of the big complaints about Photoshop on iPad is that it's a watered down version of what we have on MacBook and PC and things like that. So we have to find a way to try to bridge that gap, because there's no reason why we should have these apps fully fledged on an iPad or something like that if you're using the same architecture for your chipset. I mean, I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know. It's very weird. But they've been working on trying to bridge that gap for the last like 4 or 5 years. So hopefully they will be able to figure it out. But yeah, I mean, Final Cut on iPad should definitely be happening. I mean, at this point, it's a certainty. It's not if, it's only a matter of when, because that architecture is lining up quite nicely. All right, Juan said ARM is going to be amazing for consumers that rarely need to crack the lid, but pros have different concerns. Yeah, I think Apple realizes that. So I think Apple wants to make sure they have all that in hand before they finish their transition, and I hope they do, because again, like Juan said, there are pro users that have pro level needs that need to be addressed with this transition. Now, we've seen in recent years that Apple has been kind of shying away from the pros and things like that, but they did just release the Mac Pro, and obviously they have the MacBook Pros out there. But I don't know, sometimes Apple likes to ignore the pro level users and things like that, or maybe they feel like, yeah, you guys are good with your Mac Pro and you can do it like that, but that's not a good long-term solution. So hopefully, like Juan said, Apple will have a better game plan long-term for pro level users who need to do powerful applications and who need the power that these MacBooks and Macs and things like that will offer. And hopefully with their Apple Silicon, they'll be able to offer that same amount of customization and power that they're accustomed to, because that could be a big part of whether or not people stick with Apple through the transition or during the transition or whenever the transition is over and things like that. All right, what is happening? But yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Bernard says, "Isn't the Huawei MacBook a watered down MacBook Pro?" I don't know. I've never used any Huawei products, but I know that they are very heavily inspired by MacBook Pros. I mean, hell, they look damn near like them. I like the MacBook, so they are definitely inspired for sure, dude. Absolutely. Tech audits that ARM processors are good, but when it comes to theory pro and theory power and voltage, they aren't geared towards high-end pro level tasks. Good for 98% of the people though. Power performance is fantastic. Yeah, man. I don't know. Like I said, that's something that Apple can have to address in the future, because obviously you have pro level users with pro level needs, and they need to have their needs met. And Apple got to have to figure out a way to try to meet their needs. Way to go. No, I don't want to push the tablet mode. Oh, Windows 10. What are you doing to me? Windows, no choosy, no touchy. Good grief, man. Come on, Windows. See, this is why I use a MacBook. All right, there we go. Yeah. All right. To the dude in the chat who keeps spamming my chat, asking me to do a podcast with you. That doesn't make me want to do a podcast with you, dude. You keep spamming my chat, and it's not a good look. That's not the way to go about it, baby. You gotta. That's not a good look, man. I'm just trying to be polite, but spamming my chat, asking me the same question is not. It's not that's not the way, baby. It's not the way. Let's see. Yeah, like take out into a good laptop for sure. But yeah, man. They got to figure out the pro level users because the pro level users are important, baby. They're important. Oh, Greg. Greg said no pipeline today. You know what? You know what? Not maybe in a minute, but I gotta deal with the work issue first. But I don't know, might be able to do that. I mean, I guess we could do the pipeline. I guess we could do the pipeline. I guess Greg has something on his mind. That's funny. That's funny. Greg's like, hey, no pipeline today. Yeah. I think for the most part, I'm gonna try to keep the pipeline to Friday night, but might be able to do something this morning. What the hell? Why not? Right. Dude, come on, man. Whew. Let's see. Hey, that's right, man. The blurred background is legit, baby. I'm all about the bokeh. I am all about the bokeh. The bokeh looks so good. I'm feeling it. I feel it. All right, Gabriel says, recalling the switch from PowerPC to Intel, I can imagine the Apple Silicon must put the current Intel powerhouse into shame. Otherwise, why switch? Absolutely. I mean, Intel chips have been bottlenecking MacBooks for a while, and I think that's why Apple wanted to try to transition over to their own silicon so they can maximize the potential of their own MacBook. Because, again, I mean, you don't really know what Intel's doing. Their schedule is not Apple's schedule. They've been holding MacBooks back. The cooling has been an issue for the longest time. So now with Apple transitioning over to their own silicon, they have complete control of the entire building and structure of their MacBooks now. So absolutely, it's going to be amazing to see what Apple can do with their own silicon. Given that, I mean, you got the same chips in iPads which have no fans, and they're getting this type of power out of the iPad with no fans. So imagine they could actually put fans in there with those same chips. Oh my goodness. Lover of tech, what's going on, Ben? How you doing, baby? How you doing? What's up? What's up? Let's see. Like Juan said, it's the right time to make the jump. Intel been struggling on smaller fabs. Yeah, man. Yo, Samuel, good morning, man. Good morning. Hey, y'all are never late, man. Y'all are never late. This was not a planned live stream, so I can't say you're late, dude. It's like I thank you for and appreciate you guys for dropping in and hanging with me this morning. I thought chill. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Tech Odyssey says Apple has always been about smaller, thinner, lighter, and not putting fans on everything. ARM gives you much the same power and performance, but super small footprint and low power consumption. Yeah, indeed. But obviously, if they're going to put more, if they're going to do more to increase these and to add more features and things to these MacBooks in the future with these ARM chips, they're going to have to kind of expand the capabilities of their current silicon to add these features and things like that. So Sloke wants to know, how do I manage to do a podcast every single day? Does it get tiring? Not really, no. I mean, the podcast is only an hour long, and it's almost like I said, most of the time I don't prepare for these podcasts. It's basically just natural conversation. I start the podcast off with the same first question to pretty much everybody that's new, and then from that first question, I just naturally flow with the conversation. Now, what I try to do with the podcast is I try to cater the conversation to whatever the guest and specialty is. So, like the last podcast, I had Christopher Lawley on, and obviously his specialty is working off an iPad and only an iPad. So the majority of that conversation was us talking about his workflow on an iPad and only using an iPad. So that's pretty much how I hear the podcast. I find out what that person's specialty is, and I talk to them about that. And then you'd be surprised how fast an hour can fly by with the conversation. So not really tiring, man. It's just trying to get all these people lined up is the most difficult part. Once the guests are lined up, I mean, everything else just falls into place. All right, let's see. Sammy said, I can tell you it was awesome to have Viper on our show. Hey, I appreciate the invite, man. Thank you. Let's see. What do you think about the Note 20 having Exynos chipset for all markets? I highly doubt that. I'm pretty sure the Snapdragon will be on board for the US and in European markets and things like that, or in other markets. I don't see a Note 20 being released here without a Snapdragon. That really, I don't think so. All right, we put that fine down with that. Put that down. All right, so thoughts on iOS 14. Amazing, game-changing, great. Picture on iPhone. Did I say picture on iPhone? Oh my goodness. Oh Lord, yes, I love iOS 14. iOS 14 yes, love it. All right, so Greg. All right, Greg, if you're still watching, we're gonna open up the Vype line. So Greg wants to open up the Vype line. We are going to open up the Vype line. Let me turn on Bluetooth here. Yeah, boy. Craig wants to open up the Vype line. We're gonna open up the Vype line. What the hell? It's the morning. It's the morning show. Why not? Okay, cool. All right. The Vype line is open, baby. Zach, what's up, man? How you doing? You are on live with Viper in the morning, man. I'm just having a morning conversation. I was doing a test of the Shure mic earlier, but people said the Rode sounds better, so I put the Rode back on. But I started this live stream with the Shure microphone. All right, let's see. So I think I'm good to go here on my end. Make sure. Wait. Can y'all wait a minute? Dang.
40. Call from
Greg.
To accept,
Greg
press 1. To send a voicemail.
I mean, could you wait till I put the number on the screen, Greg? I mean, good Lord.
Well, I have the number saved. I was actually going to start the call with long time first time, but I guess I can't because I already have the number saved up. But you said the Vype line was open, and you said if I'm still watching, give you a call. Well, I was watching, so I'm like, I got the number saved. I'll call.
I got you. I got
a special contact list called Vype line. It's like the bat signal. Whenever I got to chime in now, I got the opportunity to call on the Vype line.
You are great. What's going on, Greg?
I don't know. I'm enjoying this morning show format of having a Viper in the morning, so I like this. But anyway, I was seeing like a lot of comments before when you guys were talking about the ARM transition over. And a lot of people, it's all assumptions right now because a lot of people are just saying, well, these are low-powered chips, so they're not going to be good for professionals.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to imagine if Apple's really planning to do the whole transition in 2 years and include desktop lineups, including things like the iMac and the Mac Pro,
right?
You have to imagine in the labs they got some chips that maybe have some higher power consumption. Maybe they have some cooling fans, and then they can offer a lot of things in their lineup. So they can offer MacBook Airs without any sort of fans, and they can be even more performant than they are now without any sort of cooling. And then you imagine at the high end, they're still going to have like the fans and stuff. I don't think they would redesign the Mac Pro with all that like cooling and focus on like cooling those chips. And then 2 years later go, yeah, we're not going to make the Mac Pro after we put that giant investment into it. Instead, we're here for professionals. So you have to assume like they have ARM chips that are just as capable as what Intel is offering, if not more so, and that goes along with power efficiency gains as well. So I'm very excited for Apple ARM transition. I only think it's going to lead to better performance.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen how these chips have done against their PC counterparts. I mean, in these iPads and these iPhones. I mean, good Lord, you got iPhone beating out Mac PC laptops. It's crazy out here.
Yeah, when you look at something like the iPad Pro and you consider that, this last iPad Pro wasn't even a real upgrade. It's still about 2 chip generations behind
right.
What we're going to get in September. It's 2 chip generations behind, and even if you just took that A12Z and slapped that in the MacBook Air, it's a better chip already. And you look how thin the iPad Pro is and how great it is performance, how much faster it is at exporting a video than the MacBook Air. I mean, I did a test. It's different software programs and all that stuff, and there's more limited options than iPad. But I did a test exporting the same video file on an iPad Pro, and it not only beat out the MacBook Air, it beat out the $1,799 MacBook Pro.
Woo!
So I don't even know what we're going to be getting in a couple of years with these Apple chips.
All right, Greg, I got a question for you. A lot of the talk has been about which Mac will be the first ones to get the new Apple Silicon chips. So what are your thoughts on that?
So, I mean, we have a lot of rumors already. Ming-Chi Kuo seems to be a pretty accurate source. I was thinking they were going to do iMac first and kind of go big and go, you know what? We're not going to do laptops first because we're going to show you just how powerful we are. We're going to replace the desktop first. But Kuo seems to think the first one's going to be a 13.3-inch MacBook Pro, which sounds kind of boring in a way because it's like, oh, it's still like the 13.3-inch, not even this rumored 14-inch that we're supposed to be getting next year.
Right.
But it's also a good play, I guess, from Apple's standpoint, if they go, hey, this is the same exact laptop. We didn't change anything about the cooling or the body design. And look how much better our chips are in this same exact laptop. Look how much more battery life you get out of it. That can actually be a pretty compelling strategy for them to do for the first laptop. Obviously, you have all these delays, too. So maybe they wanted to have the 14 inches the first one, and it's just not possible. And, Apple doesn't want to wait around for that to happen.
Right.
But yeah, it looks like it's going to be the 13-inch MacBook Pro. And then Kuo also said a 24-inch iMac soon afterwards. So maybe they'll do a dual approach, right? Maybe they'll offer the desktop and laptop at the same time.
That would be interesting. Yeah, that would make some interesting comparison for sure. But yeah, I think Sonny Dixon had put out an article on Twitter the other day, and I think much like you just said, I think what Apple is going to do is they're going to transition the entry-level models into the ARM chip first, and then go bigger when they have those transitions established because they don't want to start off too big. They want to make sure that the transition is seamless as possible. So they're going to start off with the entry level, like you said, 13-inch MacBook Pro, entry level iMac, and then just gradually grow out from there.
Yeah, and that makes the most sense too, because I imagine Apple will really be able to shine with those entry level models. They'll really be able to boost the performance. I'm actually doing a video on the 16-inch MacBook Pro, which I still love, and I'm basically saying, this is where Apple is unproven. We know that in the smaller space they're going to dominate. But you know what? Apple hasn't shipped a CPU model that can compete with an 8-core Intel yet. That's unproven. Can they do it? Probably. But it's still something they need to prove first because they really haven't done that yet.
Definitely. I think Juan just in the chat.
Definitely makes sense.
Yeah, Juan just said he thinks the issue is still, will Apple give us access to the CPU sockets and GPUs? Yeah.
Probably not CPU sockets. I don't even think they give you access to the CPU socket on the Mac Pro. And if they're doing their own ARM, Apple chips, I don't know. Maybe, but I don't see Apple just being like, hey, buy our own chips. I don't see that happening. So probably not. GPUs is one of those things. I still think we'll have pro-level GPUs unless Apple starts making their own dedicated graphics cards. That's where at the pro level, if Apple doesn't if they're just offering integrated graphics, there's still no way they can compete with the dedicated graphics card from AMD. And they seem to have a pretty good partner in AMD. It seems like AMD will let them do whatever they want to their graphics cards to customize them to get that business. So
right.
I feel like there's a pretty good chance. I don't think we're going to get NVIDIA. I think that's no way.
Yeah,
but
that
AMD,
burned.
they customize for metal and stuff like that already. So I've got to imagine Apple's ready to do stuff like that. Or maybe they are going to make their own dedicated stuff. We've seen them do like that afterburner card in the Mac Pro. Maybe that's a sign of things to come. Why not just do every chip if you can? I know there was articles about a year back saying Apple wanted to get into the graphics game as well, and then they started doing it for iPhones and iPads. But those are integrated graphics. Those are still not the same as a dedicated card.
Right. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we still got a lot of questions. The transition is supposed to take at least 2 years before it completed, according to Craig Federici. So there's a lot of questions that still need to be answered, and I guess we'll find out here in the next 2 years. I'm like you. I think they'll probably start off slow, and then once they get more comfortable with the way they're shipping their MacBooks and MacBook Pros and things like that, then we'll see them do more with their silicon, make more powerful silicon, and hopefully, like Juan was mentioning earlier, meet those pro level needs, because obviously when you're first starting out with the transition, you're not going to address that crazy stuff. But I mean, once the transition is over with, I mean, people are going to be looking at Apple like, all right, you're here. So what do we do now? Where do we go from here?
Yeah, I'm it's all speculation at this point. That's the problem, right? Any one of us could be wrong. It could be awful, and it could be like, why did they ever do this? But it's like when they switched over to Intel modems, like, what'd you do? Right. So, you never know. It could backfire. But given their track record and what we've seen in the iPad Pro and how that 2-year-old chip is still outperforming what Intel can offer, at least in the low end, you have to be hopeful. And not to mention, even going above CPU performance, Apple's making the chip. They can customize it however they want at this point. And that could just mean further optimization with their platforms to a point where it's going to be hard for, it's like Qualcomm, right? Qualcomm makes the chips for Android, and they have to make sure it works on so many different Android devices. They can't customize each chip for each device. That's one of the problems that Android's having, not with phones really, but in the wearable space. It's not enough. The wearable Android market isn't enough for Qualcomm to make its own dedicated chips. It's very expensive. So when you compare the chips inside of Android Wear against something like the Apple Watch, it's just night and day at this point.
Definitely. All right, I got another call, so I'm gonna let you go, Greg. But thanks for calling in. I appreciate you.
All right, Viper. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Call from
Jackson.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
All right, we got the Apple jockey, Alex Jackson. What's up, man?
Good morning.
Good morning. What's going on with you?
Good. So you were just talking about like Apple silicon stuff earlier?
Yep.
I think it would be my question is see how they're going to do this for the Mac Pro, if they can do it at all.
Wait, you think you think the Mac Pro can be the first Mac to get the Apple silicon? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying no. I'm saying that I'm saying how are they going to do the Apple silicon for the Mac Pro later down the line though? That's the hardest one to do, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's going to be the last thing that they do, because that thing is just such a beast. I mean, they will have to have a chip that is powerful enough to do everything that thing can do. So that will be the last machine that Apple transitions over to their silicon.
Well, I think the first machine Mitchie Cole was saying was probably a 13-inch MacBook Pro.
Right.
And then maybe a Mac or something, iMac, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think like he was saying, I think he was saying like a 13-inch or 14-inch MacBook Pro, and then like the entry level or base level iMac. Those will be the first ones to get the Apple silicon chip, because those are the entry level models, and those will be the easiest to transition into. But after that, who knows? I mean, the road is open for Apple.
Yeah, I know. But now they have Apple a Final Cut running on Apple Silicon, so possibly it could be on the iPad, right?
That is the general thought, man. I mean, at this point, there's no reason why we can't have Final Cut on iPad in the future. I mean, they're upgrading to macOS Big Sur. They're now using their own silicon. I mean, the development kit for Apple Silicon right now is using the A12Z chip, the same chip that is in the iPad Pro 2020. So they're using the same chipset as the iPad for development on with their own silicon. So there's no reason why a version of Final Cut shouldn't be able to run on the iPad, which is using the same chipset as the one they're using for developers. So it's not a matter of time anymore. It's not a matter of if anymore.
iPad can handle 4K editing implementation.
Oh yeah. It's not a matter of if anymore. It's only a matter of when Final Cut will come to iPad. It's definitely coming.
You think we'll get Xcode for iPad? Or?
I mean, anything that works on Mac OS should theoretically be able to work on iPad. I mean, I don't know. Like when this transition is done, there really should be complete congruency between all of the Apple devices as far as programs and applications go. There's no reason why something that works. Yeah.
Sorry. It'd be pretty cool to develop an app for the iPad on the iPad.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, with the transition, there's no reason why that shouldn't be a possibility. I mean, we were talking about using the same base chipset across all your.
How would you like? If Apple wants you to download from the App Store, how would you run test your app like that? So that's a big question.
Wait, say that again.
How would you test the apps if Apple limits you to only install apps on the App Store on the iPad?
They have. What do you mean? What do you mean? How do you test that? They have ways that people.
Like if you're developing an app and you want to test it on the iPad, you would have to use your Mac or something. If you only have an iPad, how are they going to do that?
They have testing for every platform. I mean, if you make apps for Mac.
I mean, like if you're the developer and you want to make sure your app works before you put it out there.
Yeah, they have testing for every platform. If you're a developer developing for macOS, you have testing for macOS. If you're developing app for iPad, you have a way to test them on iPad. They have like that.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, they have
like natively though.
Yes, they have.
Like natively on that.
Yeah.
Any other
yes, they have something called Test Flight, which allows people to test out the app on iPad and iPhone. Yeah.
I mean, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Yes, they have ways to test. They're not just going to bring out an app without having it being tested thoroughly. So yes, they have thorough testing for every platform for app development. So that's not a problem.
I was just wondering because of the way iPad and iOS work with the sandbox and experience and stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're gonna, we lost them. But obviously, if you are making an app, it has to conform to the iOS rules or macOS rules and things like that. But as far as being able to test those apps, that's definitely possible. I mean, that's possible on any level of platform that Apple has out there. I mean, you have to have testing in order to make sure the app work properly. So that is what that is. But thank you for the call, Alex. Appreciate you. All right. So Juan said the current Mac Pro does allow access to the CPU socket for an upgrade. Okay. All right. I'm not really in the weeds with the parts and things for PCs and things like that. So I don't have that type of knowledge. But yeah, I mean that would be pretty cool if you could make those type of upgrades. And I know that the Mac Pro was made with the precise vision amount of our being able to hot swap parts and upgrade parts as needed. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I think in very exciting note, the transition to ARM is very exciting. Apparently, like they said at WWDC a couple of weeks ago, they said that in 2 years, all their computers will be transitioned to ARM or their Apple Silicon. I don't know why. It's so hard to stop calling it ARM. Obviously, it's not ARM. It's Apple Silicon, but it's so hard. We've been calling it ARM for like years now, so it's hard to get that out your brain. But when they complete the transition to Apple Silicon, it will be interesting to see how well these MacBooks and Apple computers perform once the transition is complete. I mean, if they are able to get the chip gains that we have seen on iPhone and iPad, there's going to be a problem for the PC. It's going to be a problem, fam. It's going to be a problem because the chip gains they've made on iPhone and iPad over their PC counterparts and I mean Android counterparts, Qualcomm not even close at this point. But I mean, Apple gets on stage and touts an A12Z or A12X Bionic chip that is faster than 92% of laptops. And I'm like, what? And then you see the way that iPad can cut through 4K video editing is just like kind of scary. And imagine Apple bringing that type of chip power to their Mac line, their MacBooks and MacBook Pros and iMac. That's some scary stuff. That's scary, powerful. And I think that it's going to be exciting for the years to come to see where Apple goes and how far they can take it, because we know that when Apple has complete control over the entire process from hardware down to software, they can make some amazing products. Even if they are restricted, they are still pretty damn amazing. All right. With that being said, the Vype line is open again. It's still open. If anybody wants to call in and chat with your boy, the man about tech, if you got questions, you got comments, the number is on the screen. In case you guys are not looking, the number is 219-440-1003. That is 219-440-1003. If you want to call into the Vype line and talk to your boy Viper directly this morning on this fine Wednesday morning, the Vype line is open for you. But yeah, it's fun times in technology, man. I mean, I know we're going through this whole pandemic thing, but technology has not stopped moving a beat. It's fun time. We got this transition going on with Apple. We got Samsung coming up with their Unpacked event. We got iPhones on the way in a few months. I mean, we still trying to figure out what the hell Google's doing with the Pixel 4a. There's a lot of stuff happening in tech right now that it's all moving out right now, and we're trying to figure out what's going on with it. But man, it's a fun time to be in tech for sure. Definitely a fun time to be a tech nerd, be in tech. I mean, we are fastly approaching the best part of the year for tech. It's the busiest part of the year after August when Samsung does their Unpacked. Then it just goes nonstop until the end of the year. But we are fastly approaching the fun time of the year to be in tech. Just stuff just keeps happening and it doesn't stop. So I'm getting excited, man. Once this Unpacked event goes down, it's over. It's it. We are in the fast lane for tech for the rest of the year. It's like pew. Like right now we are in a lull because nothing's really happening in July. Like July is the lull period for tech, but once August hits, it's a wrap. Here we go.
Call from
One bag now.
to accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Here we go. All right, well, I'm gonna need you to turn down your background real quick or whatever you got going on right there. But hello, sir.
I know it's just radio style. There's enough of a delay. How's it going, man?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm into my second cup of coffee, and you're helping me wake up this morning. So much love.
I'm glad I could help. Wait, what you got for us?
I just kind of wanted to expand on this busy season, because again, I'm a little behind from where the live stream was, but I'm wondering, do you think that this really is going to be as busy a season into the second half of the year? I mean, we got the Note, and we've got a lot of early leaks on the Note, and then we don't know what's going on with the Pixel, and then we're going to get iPhone 12, and that's kind of feeling like it's going to wrap us up for 2020.
I mean, I don't know, man, because now that Apple has done their event and OnePlus has done their event, companies have shown that you can have events or press conferences or wherever you want. These things can be done virtually. So I think it's definitely going to be busy. I mean, we see that these companies aren't stopping. They're trying to move full speed ahead, even with the pandemic. So yeah, I think we're going to be busy to the end of the year.
I mean, I hope so. I'm nothing if not a nut for competition. It's just I don't see where else we're going to get big, huge, major announcements. So we're going to have the same Apple Samsung fight, but right. I'm looking around like the Velvet's already out, so LG's sort of quietly finished up the second half of 2020. Motorola hasn't been putting a ton of effort behind their news. Sony. Will we see an Xperia Pro? It's maybe, and that might be a blip on someone's radar. So I'm kind of feeling like 2020 might end up closing out pretty slow just because of all the market considerations.
Yeah, you might be right, but I like you know how it is though. Once the company see one company doing something, then they all begin to follow suit. So I don't know if I feel like that it's gonna end all with a whimper. I think it's gonna be full speed ahead once Samsung does Unpack. And Apple has their keynote for the iPhone. I think it's going to be full speed ahead. At some point, you would think that Google has to do something. I mean, they have been sitting on the 4A for a while. There's still rumors out there about a Pixel 5 possibly. So at some point, Google has to do something. I mean, I don't know if they're going to do an event since they canceled I.O., but usually they have a keynote in the latter half of the year for their Pixel. And with the rumors of the Pixel 5 maybe happening or not happening, I mean, at some point, Google's going to have to address that. So at the very least, we're going to have something happening with Google besides Apple and Samsung.
One would hope. It's looking pretty strong like this recovery year for Google. Going back, there is some, I don't know how likely it is, but talking about Samsung maybe going all Exynos. I could seriously put some stock into that if Google is looking to try and make their own chipsets, get away from Qualcomm kind of dictating what Android support's supposed to look like following Apple's footsteps there. This could just be their push pause year. Put out a decent little mid-spec mid-ranger phone. Try and work with another chip fab to get that up and running, and then hit 2021, the second half of 2021, with something a bit harder to showcase.
Mm. Yeah, I keep hearing about this whole Samsung exclusively using Exynos chips, and I don't see, at least not this year. I don't see a Note 20 without a Snapdragon chip in it. I mean, especially given the fact that all of these carriers are trying to foray into 5G, and who's at the forefront of 5G as far as the chips are going? That's Qualcomm. That's all Qualcomm. You got to go through Qualcomm to even have 5G on your handset this year. So I find it hard.
Well, I agree with you on Note 20. I don't think that's very likely. I don't think they're gonna pull the trigger on Note 20. But what we saw recently was at the beginning of this year, Samsung made a little bit of noise about getting rid of some of the heavier customizations on Exynos because of how Exynos was falling behind Snapdragon.
Right.
Then there are those little rumors kind of pointing to a Samsung AMD partnership where the graphics processing might start coming from AMD. And so if we see that they're going to streamline their chip fab and their chip design, and they might have a good production partner like AMD for graphics processing, I think for 2021, it could be a possibility. And also, Qualcomm monopolizes this market, but they also kind of shot themselves in the foot because they're making everyone buy separate chipset and modem. So they could still go through Qualcomm for the modem while focusing their CPU and GPU designs in-house. So I'm not saying it's likely, but I think there is potential for whatever, if it's the S30 or the Note 30 or S21, whatever we get in 2021. I think there's potential. Like, that could be really exciting because if Apple's moves have shown us anything, what we need in Android land is better competition where manufacturers have more control over their own devices. And you can't have that if Qualcomm gets to decide how long support lasts and what the chipsets, how they function and how you license them and how you integrate them with modems. That's got to change.
Yeah, you definitely make a good point. I mean, like you said, Qualcomm has a stranglehold on the Android side of things right now. But if these Android OEMs like Google and maybe a Samsung can get a handle on making their own chips, then that kind of changes the game. Like you said, though, they still got to go through Qualcomm for the modem because Qualcomm pretty much has all the 5G patents wrapped up. But if they can make their own chipsets, I mean, that would be good, especially Samsung, because lately Exynos chips have been the butt of jokes because Snapdragon chips have been outperforming them, like just running laps around them. So if Samsung can find a way to make better Exynos chips and then confidently ship them on all of their phones, just not certain regions of the world, then that's a big boom for Samsung for sure.
But this is the excitement of that rumor is if Google and Samsung start partnering and Samsung gets to learn about some of the image processing side. I mean, I know people like to bag on the Pixel 4, but Google still is undefeatable when it comes to image manipulation.
Yes.
You look at things like, photo processing and video rendering and just manipulating an image. A Pixel 4 can still handily outpace an iPhone 11 Pro.
Easily, yeah.
And the Pixel 4 is supposed to be one of those not as good for the specs kinds of phones. Android people love to complain about the Pixel 4. It's a screamer when you really put image data through that phone. So if any partnership would be kind of exciting for the Android ecosystem, it would be Samsung, AMD, and Google looking at how to make a new mobile chipset. That combo could be incredible. I don't know that it's likely we'll see that in 2021, but it could be proper disrupting.
The big thing, like you said, about Samsung phones, it's been like the camera quality, while good, like you said, it's never been up to snuff with a Pixel or an iPhone for that matter. So, like you said, if they can get with Google to work on their image processing for their Galaxy phones, oh man, that would be a big, huge win for Samsung overall, definitely.
Well, and I mean, just for the Android ecosystem at large, I think we'd learn a lot. I think everyone would be in the game to look at that. And I mean that truly is like a properly disrupting turning point in this industry. It's kind of shocking. Again, I just recently reran a bunch of benchmarks on my Pixel 4, and if you're cutting up 4K 60 frame per second video with transitions and a watermark and a soundtrack, and you're making something that's a bit more professional. It's outpacing OnePlus 8s. It's outpacing iPhone SEs and iPhone 11 Pros. Google has some chops when it comes to this stuff. And if we want to take that next leap, before we really start getting good real options for things like 8K video, that's the type of partnership we should be keeping a long-term view on.
Yeah, absolutely. And we know that Google wouldn't be opposed to that partnership either, because Google, they operate a lot like Microsoft, and where they don't mind like other people using their technology, whereas Apple is exclusively in-house with all this stuff. Google's like, yo, if you can use it, we'll give it to you. And I mean, that can only be nothing but good for Android OEMs in the future. Absolutely, Juan. You are absolutely right about that.
Yeah, it could be some exciting stuff. I kind of feel like that's sort of contributing to us closing out 2020. You know, with what's on the horizon, we've got potential. I think we kind of have a good bead on what the second half of this year is going to look like. So could be some interesting times. I know consumers are out there really trying to work this stuff as hard as they can, hold on to phones longer, get more bang out of every gadget buck. So I think we'll have some good conversations to wrap the year up with.
I think so. Before I let you go, though, I got to ask you, PS5 or PS5 or Xbox Series X?
Okay, so here's the deal. My wife works for a pretty major game publisher.
Ooh.
And this is the first year we'll probably end up with both, just because of her job and market considerations.
Nice.
But I think, and this is something I was kind of being obnoxious about in the comments on the Painfully Honest stream, when you guys were talking with John Redinger.
Right.
I was just kind of, buzzing around like a fly. I feel Sony will, in this next console generation, Sony will still win the old school console game where they sell more boxes and they have better exclusive titles. But by the end of this console gen, I'll be shocked if Microsoft hasn't transitioned a significant chunk of gamers over to gaming as a service like Netflix. Because right now, Microsoft has the lead on not only the catalog with Game Pass, but also the infrastructure for xCloud.
Yes.
And so I have to believe that a lower spec Xbox is going to be a Trojan horse. Oh, you can buy this cheap Xbox and you can game in 1080p, but if you just use this cheap Xbox to stream your game, you can stream the game in 4K 60 if you've got a good internet connection. And then I think that's going to be the first taste of the server side processing that we got with Stadia and NVIDIA is trying to work on. I think Microsoft has the potential to do it for real. And so by the end of this console generation, I think Microsoft is going to be in a much better position for gaming as a service, taking on Steam. Xbox follows you everywhere. It doesn't matter what you Xbox on. You can Xbox anywhere. And then Sony will probably be trying to play catch up to a server side streaming solution, because I haven't seen where the PlayStation Network options are as robust as what Microsoft can just flip a switch on any number of Azure servers and just make that happen on their own turf.
You make a very good point, but I got a question for you. Do you think that data cap, do you think data cap will slow the adoption of people using services like Game Pass and using cloud gaming? Because, data caps is still a thing.
Oh, not even data caps. I mean, broadband infrastructure as a whole, especially if we're talking about the North American market and the United States in general, we don't even know how many consumers don't have access to broadband. Like, we can't even find the numbers on that. We think it might be around 10%, maybe 30 million households that just don't have broadband. But what do we have to know about next gen gaming consoles is that starts as the playground for the folks that have the means and the wealth to jump on board that. And so that's what's going to kind of dictate the course of that over time. We can only hope that infrastructure improves over the next couple of years and that we get back to some better regulatory policy on things like net neutrality and throttling and caps, because the future of all of our services, if we learn nothing from the current situation that we're in, that, the internet is not frivolity. The internet is not some fun little series of tubes, what you watch Netflix on. This is the future of education. This is the future of healthcare. This is the future of business everything. So we'll need a shift in leadership to properly reflect the realities of this infrastructure. But again, I'm saying, these consoles are expected to be 5 to 8 year, windows.
Mm-hmm.
And by the end of that 8-year window, I still think the game streaming, portability, and server-side solution is likely the better play for Microsoft and sets them up better for future generations. Again, it's not just about winning this console gen. I don't think Microsoft thinks they can win this console gen against the PlayStation. It's by the end of this console gen, can they make consoles somewhat irrelevant? And I think they've got the best potential to do it.
We definitely know they have the best infrastructure because even to this day, Xbox Live is running laps around PlayStation Network. So Microsoft is definitely in a position to go to that next frontier of gaming as far as cloud gaming and gaming as a service, like you said. Sony, not so much. Even though I think it was last year, Sony and Microsoft entered into a partnership for using xCloud. So Sony has the assets to do it with that partnership, but the question is, will they?
Well, and again, it's dangerous territory for Sony. If you give Microsoft any access to your consumer base, it's going to benefit Microsoft a lot more than it's going to benefit you. And right now, like I said, Microsoft can flip any number of their own in-house data centers towards processing and rendering games. And Sony currently is going to have to look at infrastructure owned by someone else and lease that server time. They don't have the same infrastructure to completely fulfill that kind of showdown. And so the fight becomes a lot more interesting when we start thinking about maybe NVIDIA gets into this game with something a bit more robust. But then game publishers, developers, and they have to do business with NVIDIA. And everyone wants to roll their own flavor of this. They all want control over their house. You can't do that unless you run the servers. So it's going to be a fun showdown. Again, for all the Xbox versus PlayStation nerd fights that are happening online,
Yep.
The thing I think is going to be is really the most exciting for gamers as a whole is this, again, this 5 to 8 year window where we end up at the end of this console generation and whatever gaming looks like in the future will not resemble what we have today.
No, not at all. I think Gabriel was in the chat talking about Google Stadia. I'm like, yeah, Google has to actually stick with Stadia for it to be a viable threat to Microsoft or Sony. And I don't see Google sticking with Stadia long enough to compete. Yeah, Google's a little too flaky for that.
It's interesting. Sorry, I mean, and I'll let you get so someone else can call on here too. So I'll just leave off with this. A ship like Google is a really big boat, right? And Google isn't one thing of a singular mind, and it's not organized like Apple, where everyone seems to kind of row in the same direction, top down. Google is a very loose architecture of teams with varying amounts of power on any day, given what projects they're working on. And Stadia kind of went down, unfortunately, the way I thought it would. Google was going to dump just enough to get it started and prove it. It's a proof of concept that this works. I mean, I can pick up a Pixel 3a and game in, console quality gaming. That's the dream. That shows us that this thing works. But then if it doesn't immediately catch on, Google the teams within Google kind of spread out and they lose focus and they lose interest. Google over the last year, though, has been doing a better job of kind of trimming off duplicate projects, and trying to focus all of their dev talent on one solution, like music streaming. At one point, they had 3 different versions of how do you do music on an Android phone, and now we're down to 1.
Right.
So again, I would still say this is a 5-year potential project where at the end of 5 years, Stadia could be something, but Google still has a lot to show that they can focus, iterate, and improve on one product over time and not get distracted with something else. Messaging has gotten way better. Messages in Duo is a great combination, which is starting to gain some foothold on Android phones. YouTube Music, I don't like it, but they're only working on one music streaming app, so we can call that progress. I mean, these little things are starting to line up where Google could be refining a bit better than they have in years past.
Definitely. I think, like you said, if they can be focused on the things that they want to be focused on, then they can do a lot better. And instead of trying to diversify their efforts between multiple projects, like you said, they had 3 streaming solutions for music, and now they got 1. So that's definitely a step in the right direction for Google. Absolutely.
All right, man. I'll let you get. As always, a pleasure chatting, and
Absolutely, man.
Keep up the good work, man.
Thanks for calling in. I appreciate you.
All right, take care.
Later. Juan Bagnell, baby. Always a pleasure talking to my man, Juan. Always didn't expect that call, but appreciate him. No doubt, no doubt. So what's happening? But yeah, like he said, Google Stadia, I mean, it's nice. It's a nice party trick. It's good that it's out there, but if they don't stick with it, then is it really relevant? I mean, at this point, I don't see Stadia posing any threat to Microsoft or Sony or Nintendo for that matter. I mean, Nintendo's out there too. So you got Microsoft, you got Sony, you got Nintendo all out there getting it done. And Google Stadia is like the outlier. It's out there. It's nice that it's out there, but is Google going to actually improve upon it? Are they going to build upon it? Are they going to make it better? Are they going to support it for the long term? Ooh, I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah. I don't know. But yeah, the Vype line is still open. Probably going to stick around for maybe another 10, 15 minutes, and then I'm going to hop off of here. But if you guys want to call in, got any other questions for your boy, speak now or forever hold your peace. Today Wednesday, right? Today is Wednesday. Yep. Today is Wednesday. Obviously, I'll be live on Friday night with Friday Night Viper. You know how that is. Friday night, got to be live. Again, the podcast will not be back until next Monday afternoon. So, yeah. But, you know, I have to sneak in a live stream here or there because, I mean, can't. I like going live. Going live is cool. All right, here's my man Doodle. He boy. Awkward. At this point, I think you got to be a Samsung bot. Every time he comes to the chat, you always talk about Samsung. So he says Samsung would go Exynos 1000 or S3 Note 3 Fold Flip and make sure in Samsung tag. Absolutely, they could. Probably not this year. Hell no. It's a little late for that this year. But next year, if they can get that partnership down with Google and AMD and do all that stuff, then yeah, that's definitely a future possibility for Samsung. Absolutely. I mean, like I said, right now, Exynos is a punching line, is a joke. Snapdragon is whooping Exynos behind in performance, so it will behoove Samsung to double down and try to get that Exynos chip developed so they can have more control over their own destiny when it comes to Android and just going beyond Android in the future if they want to do that. So, yeah, man, definitely. Yeah, 2021. Yeah, 2021. Yep. All right, Alex, Google Plus and Google Hangouts show that Google would kill anything. Yeah, exactly. Google just cut Hangouts out of nowhere last year, and like, what are you doing? So Google has commitment issues. They definitely have their commitment issues. So until they get over their commitment issues, Stadia can't really be taken seriously until we know that Google is committed to it. I see when I was out here in the middle of all these calls that the poet showed up. What's up, man? How you doing, baby? How you doing? But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna stick around for a few more minutes and I'm gonna get out of here. But if you guys want to call into the Vype line while we're still open, the Vype line is still open. 219-440-1003. That is the Vype line. If you want to talk to me directly, like I tell you guys, usually I say something like, if you want to talk to me directly, hit my Twitter. But today, you could talk to me directly via the Vype line. 219-440-1003. So the poet says, the next broad leap in tech user experience that I want to see is a wider implementation of LTE connected laptops. It makes the world of difference when you are always connected. Amen. Like I said, when I was watching the tech fight last weekend, one of the questions was that could a touchscreen MacBook replace an iPad? And one of the big reasons why I think it could never replace an iPad, at least not in current state, is because iPads have LTE. Which means iPad can be taken anywhere and be always connected. Right now, MacBooks do not have LTE capability, so it kind of limits what you can do with a MacBook and where you can do it at, as opposed to an iPad, which is more portable, more ergonomic, and more connected because it has an LTE modem in it. So, yeah, until MacBooks get LTE modems, they can't replace iPads at all, not even close. But, I mean, that's just the reality of the situation. All right, Juan says the post rocking smartphone desktop modes on 5G phones for next stop. That's like living in the future. Yeah, I think there was a patent out there that Apple was looking to work on something similar to Samsung's DeX. So that could definitely be a possibility in the future too. Apple having a desktop, Apple implementing a desktop-like experience on their iPhones, and things like that. So yeah, that is out there. And see, he said, yeah, I love Samsung Dex. I use it daily. Also, the Samsung Galaxy Book S have an LTE and 3-day long battery life, having full. Yeah, I've heard good things about that Galaxy Book S, man. I've heard good things about that. Definitely. Alex said, I don't think MacBook will ever get touchscreens. I don't know, man. With this transition to Apple Silicon, I mean, I would never say never, baby. Never say never. I mean, it's unlikely because we know Apple doesn't want to mix the two. But I mean, they have given themselves the foundation to go touchscreen MacBooks if they want to do that. So I don't want to say it will never happen, but it's probably highly unlikely given their ideology. But they have the foundation now with the transition to definitely make touchscreen MacBooks. So yeah, man. Yeah. It is what it is. All right. Any last question, comments, any last phone call before the Vype lines are closed until Friday and Viper is off air? What do y'all got? Y'all got anything? Let me see. Anything else happening in tech while I was on the phone with Juan and Greg and Alex? Let's see. Anything else happening in tech today? Appreciate you guys helping me get this microphone situation sorted out. Looks like the Rode Procaster is going to be my mic for the foreseeable future because you guys say it's better than the Shure. It sounds better than the Shure with this setup. So that is what I'm looking for. And that is what is going on. All right. Miles says, are we getting 13.6 today? I've heard nothing about this, so I don't think so. And we would know by now. But yeah, I mean, then again, Apple is kind of cloak and dagger with that stuff. So who knows? But
restricted.
Uh-oh. I got a restricted call here.
Call from
Marvin Wallace.
Oh.
to accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Oh, we got my homie from the UK, Marvin Wallace, on the line. What's up, man?
What's going on, brother? You good?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I just had a quick question. What do you think? Do you think that iOS 14 is enough to make people switch from Android to Apple?
All right. It's funny that you asked me because this is another question that was on the Tech Fight last weekend. My answer is some people, yes, but the majority of people, no. The issue is that iOS 14 can only be experienced on an iPhone device or an iOS device or whatever, basically on iPhone because iPads have iPadOS. So if you want iOS 14, you have to buy an iPhone. Whereas if you have an Android device, you have all these different OEMs to choose from. You got Samsung, you got Google, you got LG, you got Huawei, you got Motorola, Sony. There is so much more choice on the Android side that consumers have to choose from. So as long as Android presents those level of choices, I don't think you're going to get that many people switching over from Android to iPhone just for iOS 14. And besides, the features that are implemented in iOS 14 have been on Android for a long, long time now. So I don't see people switching over just for that. But like I said, between the sheer number of Android choices over there, and it's still, even with iOS 14, Android devices still have more customization as well. So I don't see too many people switching over, but some people will, definitely.
Good. Yeah, no, because my daughter's killing me to join the iOS gang, but I'm just resisting right now. So we'll see. We'll see.
Your daughter? Maybe. Wait. Your daughter has an iPhone. You have an Android? What?
Yeah, crazy, bro.
You better take it, man. Your daughter's gonna beat you behind, man. You better get on that iPhone train, man. Won't you?
Yeah, let's see what the iPhone 12 does. I might fix that.
Yeah. You need to get on that iPhone train, man. But at the end of the day, you got to use what's more comfortable for you. But yeah, you would. I'm gonna tell you that you would probably have a better experience communication wise if you with your daughter if you get an iPhone.
Yeah, true. I hear. Okay, yeah, good talk to you, man.
Yeah, thanks for the call, man. I appreciate you.
No worries. All right, take care, bro.
Later.
Cool. Bye.
All right. I don't know how some of y'all get away with having when your family has iPhones and some of y'all rocking with Android. I'm like, wait, how do y'all get away with that? Like, how does that work? How did that work? All right, yeah. The poll says the microphone sounds great. Yeah. I started this live stream with the Shure. We got another call. We got another one.
Call from
President Greg.
to accept, press 1. To send a voice.
I smell savagery coming on the line. What's up, Greg?
Breaking news, Viper.
Uh-oh.
You know, I'm running for president, Viper.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I ran for president on GadgetCast, if you remember, was because Kanye West said he was running for president. And I said, if he can do it, I can do it. And my promise to the American people was that I would beat Kanye West. And we have breaking news, Viper. Kanye West is no longer running for president. He is out.
I heard that.
I have beaten one of the biggest celebrities out there. I have won. I did it. I win. I win.
You realize you still got to go through Joe Biden and Donald Trump, right?
My promise was that I would beat Kanye West. I have beaten Kanye West. I have fulfilled my duty to America, and I have saved this country from utter ruin.
Wow.
So, you're welcome. Thank you.
Oh, President Greg, people. President Greg. Gotta love that guy.
All right. Continue
Bye.
with the show. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
So his entire objective was to make sure Kanye West did not take the presidency, and now that that's done, President Greg is out of there. So does that mean that President Greg is going to step down now that Kanye stepped down? Is he going to leave it to Joe Biden and President Trump now? I wonder if President Greg is still in the chat. Let us know if you're still going to continue your presidency now that your objective has been fulfilled. I don't know. Oh my God, this is too much. Hey, Zadius Tech, what's going on, man? How you doing? Yeah, seriously, how do y'all get away with that? Your wife has an 11 Pro and you have a 10 Plus? I mean, don't get me wrong, the Note 10 Plus 5G is a beast. But your wife has an iPhone, man. How do y'all get away with that stuff, man? Y'all are some brave men, man. Y'all brave men. Y'all crazy. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. I love talking with you all. You never know what can happen when the phone lines open. When the phone lines are open, anything and everything is possible. Live streaming. You gotta love live streaming, man. You gotta love being live. Like I love you all. Y'all are the best, man. Y'all make this fun. Greg, that announcement coming on Sunday. Oh, I forgot about that. Speaking of Sunday, my podcast Vibe Drop is not coming back until Monday. However, I will be on another podcast this week, as I will be on the entire show of GadgetCast this week. So your boy Viper will be making a guest co-hosting appearance on GadgetCast this Sunday afternoon. So if you want more Viper in podcast form, make sure you tune in to the GadgetCast podcast on Sunday afternoon. I will be live with Greg and Travis for the entire episode as we discuss the week's news and tech and all the other shenanigans that happen on the GadgetCast. So yeah, I will be back on the podcast on Sunday afternoon. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for that. But I think I'm gonna end this here. Thank you guys for the input about the mic. I will definitely be rolling with the Rode Procaster from now on. Although I can't deal with this. This is not. You know what? No. I'm sorry. I know it sounds better with this on, but I don't like this. Get out of here. We are rocking with this. Y'all gonna deal with this. Like I do a lot for y'all, but this is one thing I'm not bending on. Y'all got to deal with the sound from the mic. And so damn the pop filter. No, we're good. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm over that pop filter. I'm over it. But thank you guys for rocking out this morning. We have been live for 2 hours and 37 minutes. I did not think I was going to be live for that long, but damn. Yeah. I've been here a while. We've been here a while, but you guys have been hanging out for the entire time. So thank you. The Vibe lines are officially closed. Appreciate you guys rocking out. And hopefully, if I do what I'm supposed to do, I should have out a regular video by the end of today. And on the main channel, because it's been almost a week, and I need to start getting more content out on the main channel. So, with that being said, I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my day. I need to eat. I haven't ate yet today, so I need to go eat. But until the next time, people, this your boy Viper, the man about tech. You know where to find me. So come back for more. Where's my finger of Boca? Do it. Thank you.